So we'll probably start out with lightweight guys, lightweight girls, middleweight guys, and then middle or light heavy
Come
guys.
up here to Mike.
And then we'll do.
Nope.
So we'll probably start out with lightweight guys, heavy guys, and then we'll do the weight. So
Okay. Turn off Mike.
give me a couple of minutes to do the brackets, and then we'll get started.
Almost like he didn't do this. Man, the new guy from Boston, where the hell he is right now.
And go to the starting soon page. We got it going. We got sound. How do I share this?
Well, he's getting paid, but not.
Okay. Hi guys, and welcome into the Texas Sumo Classic. We will be starting. That is not. No, it's down here. Yeah, we will be starting soon. We have some important information coming from Caleb Bacchus out of the Mighty Eagle Sumo. So he'll take over and we'll start shortly.
All right, everybody.
Okay, Caleb.
How we doing? Good. Welcome to the 2022 Texas Sumo season. We're starting this off.
Hell yeah.
We got one more thing to wrap up before we start the 2022 season. We've been having the Texas State Championship here since 2004, Tom? Am I correct about that? 2004.
That'll work.
And this year was like the closest year ever. So I'm going to start off with the women. In third place, we had Eros Armstrong, last year's winner. But in the top two people, there was only 1 point difference. It was between Mighty Mouse Jessica Hopper, 6-time winner.
I know her.
A time newcomer, Nicole Burgess. 1 point separated at the end. And our new winner, first-time champion, Nicole Burgess.
It's getting all the way and so scared.
Oh, is that good for you with the red?
Yeah. Well, not too much, but.
1.1 Texas champion, first-time winner. Now for the guys. Again, even closer. And third place was yours truly. Thank you very much. But in the top two guys, we had the 2019 champion Justin Kizzard, and we have the 2020 champion Sam Kempka. They tied.
What?
They tied. So the tiebreaker is head-to-head battles. They only met up once in Houston. And the winner is second-time champion Justin Kizzard. Look at that.
I fixed it earlier.
Okay, so we're going to start here in just a couple minutes. Tom Dable will probably throw some information out of you. He's going to be running this show. He is the founder of Mighty Eagle Sumo and a 10-time state championship himself. And for all you people here today, be careful of our cameras. We're doing live stream over here. If you need to get across, please walk around the people into the session area. Thank you all very much. Enjoy some sumo!
And of course.
Texas State Championship thing is just to give you an idea of how we do it, and if you want to incorporate that, in your state. We're also trying to work with the USSF to do like a regional league or championship also. But for the Texas State Championship, you get points for attending a tournament, you get points for winning a tournament, and you get points for placing in a tournament. And that's how the points all add up for the year. So, for example, Eros, pretty strong female, right?
Hell yeah.
But she wasn't able to attend all of the tournaments that we had. So that's why, not to take anything away from Nicole, but, you got to be able to participate in all the tournaments, to be in that rank. But that's just something to think about for you guys. We're going to start out with the men's lightweight first, and then we'll do the women's lightweight, and then we'll move on from there.
Jessica, I just realized we haven't introduced each other. So
Yes.
you are.
Hello, Jessica Hopper. I've been in sumo for 8 years, starting my 9th year. So I've been around for a while. Yes.
And Carlos Flores, unofficial sumo groupie, I guess. I'm here, but I don't compete. Well, I'd like to go ahead and cheer on the
We
Fierce
have a lot.
Warriors.
You're a part of a lot of the background.
We're
Yeah.
gonna call out the lightweight names, just to make sure that we got everybody, before we actually push on.
So we're starting with men's lightweight.
Joseph. Dylan. Keith. Chad. Javon. Justin.
Is there anybody we missed? Okay, we're good.
Alright, first match will be Joseph and Dylan. On deck is Keith and Chad.
Okay, the first name that she calls out is gonna be on the east side. And the second name she calls out will be on the west side. No word for this. Alright?
So we will be doing our best to keep you guys updated with names and all. First off, we have Joseph on the left and Dylan on the right.
And Jessica, as like everyone likes to say in sumo, let's sumo.
You prepared that
There's
one.
two names.
So
Just a
proud
little
of
bit.
it.
Just a little bit. I went with a lower tone. So let's see these guys.
That was a beautiful match.
Very
If you noticed,
nice.
Dylan came off that Tachi so that initial charge, very quick, and he just was able to get in there.
Keith and Chad.
So we have Keith up next on the left,
Javon.
Chad on the right.
Now, Jessica, for those who don't know the sumo world, what are they doing right now when they actually?
So beginning, you'll see them go through a bunch of hand motions. That is the ring entering ceremony. They are doing that.
Oh,
Very nice, very nice. So that ceremony in the beginning is just to show respect. There's a bunch of different parts to it, but you're asking for safety during the match, that you win, and just respect for the sport and for your opponent.
and who's up next here?
On the left we have Javon, and on the right we have Justin. I believe these are both Austin Sumo from Dark Circle. Now Justin will be competing in Worlds in a couple of months, so we are excited to see what he does today.
Oh, and Justin and Caleb do sake and sumo
Yes.
together.
They do. So if you've seen Justin around, I'm sure everyone has. That's where you've seen him from. So you saw
Fierce, very fierce. Is he gonna get it? He got it. All right.
So you saw Justin come off that tachi with a very good stance, and he braced for how Javon came in.
Joseph and
Oh, it
Keith.
looks like a minor injury to his shoulder. I hope he's gonna do okay today.
We're
He's
doing a
usually very
round robin
good
with everybody, okay? That gives
dealing with
everybody a
injuries and
chance
all.
to get as many matches in as possible. You're gonna fight everybody in your division at least once, maybe twice, depending on how many we got.
Now, Jessica, for those first tuning in, are the matches always this quick?
They typically are. Matches typically only last like 8 to 10 seconds. Here we go.
And oof,
Good job.
good technique.
I believe that was Joseph. You saw he got just right into that good position.
We have Dylan, Chad. On deck is Javon and Joseph.
Right?
And who's right here, Jessica?
We have Dylan and Chad. Dylan on the left, Chad on the right.
Very good.
My take.
I've seen Chad here before. He's a powerhouse.
Sute, Watanashi.
Go guys.
Ooh, look at that with that
Ooh.
Notawa. Trying to flip.
Nice
But
flip.
Chad was able to flip that and actually get the throw for himself. Very nice.
We have Javon and Joseph. And next
Try
we
to
have
check
Justin.
and see how our feed is going. See if anyone has joined in with us.
Javon's on the left, Joseph's on the right.
My take.
Oh, a lot of new faces here.
Sute, Watanashi.
Sumo is a fast-growing sport, especially in Texas. Let's go. Nice hand placement on both of them. Getting good grips. Going in for the trips. Neither of them are letting
A
up.
nice counter on that. Oh, there we go. It's a good match. That was a very good match.
Lots of skill in that match. I believe Joseph what helped him there was that he had the grip on the Malashi. And so while Javon, he's very strong and they were fighting pretty good. I just think that grip really helped him.
And the grip, what do you think? Is the grip necessary to win all matches? Or is
Not,
it,
no. You can pretty much do anything in sumo as long as you're a sportsman and you're not hurting anyone.
Right.
So there's many techniques where your hands are on the Malashi, but there's also many where you're just dealing with just like grips around the shoulder or around the back.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And look, it shows on Facebook that we have quite a few people watching. So we have 5 viewers right now, at least according to my phone. So welcoming you guys.
Hey, 5, how y'all?
Making a mess over here, sorry. Hey, tissue's right here, tissue's right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna rinse off the.
And we have some behind the scenes sound, as you can tell, where some of the warriors who just competed are just cleaning up and just resting up just for the next match.
A lot of people don't realize, but sumo is a very strong sport.
On deck,
Um,
Chad.
I know, and Justin and Keith are up next.
Right?
Oh wait, hey, look! I can see you guys. Welcome in.
Go, fella, come on.
Rush!
Okay, trying to go for the grip, but
Ooh, very nice.
Justin's skills.
Yeah, he just had that Sakati
Exactly.
coming in with the pushes.
Justin makes it look really easy, but he has many years' experience.
Oh yes, he trains very hard. So let's see, Brenda, welcome in. Good to see you. Grand Sumo and Michael. Yeah, I was looking for the comments and all on my phone, and it turns out they're right in front of me on the computer. So we're welcoming you guys. So we have Chad right now and Javon. Again, I believe these are both Dark Circle.
Also teammates, huh?
Yeah, so they're teammates. Saying
Brother.
that reminded me of the Vine, like, and they were roommates. And,
Brother versus brother. Let's see what happens here. We have Caleb trying to surprise us behind.
He's trying to sneak in.
Try to sneak in and say hello, as he always does.
Yes, because that's a very
That's a very Caleb thing to do. Saying hello.
hello.
Going for the Mawashi. Very good.
Chad had just a bit faster of a start time, but obviously Javon is able to hold him off. They're both very strong competitors.
Lifted him up a couple of times.
But always coming back to that nice stance. You know, you can tell both of them have great technique. They're going around the ring.
Trying to trip. Oh,
There we
very
go.
good. Oh, he stepped out.
And Chad just at the end was able to, keep with that very normal moving sumo where it's just a push, and he was able to get him out.
And Keith. On deck is Joseph and Justin.
There we go. Here's Keith again here.
Yeah, we
Now
have,
Keith is a fresh face. I haven't seen him here before.
I might have seen him once or twice, but I don't know if that's just from, our online community.
Which is thriving, so make sure you check out.
Yeah, you should check out.
Oh,
Woo! Dylan and Keith. Dylan took that
Keith came up just a little bit, and Dylan took advantage of that and just put him off balance and pushed him out of the ring. So.
We have Joseph and Justin. On deck is Keith and Javon.
one. Now we are doing a round robin, so after all of the series, the best winning, streak wins.
Okay.
And that's how they'll determine first, second, and third. Here we go. Justin was just explosive. Oh,
Just
very
threw him
good.
off here. Circling a little bit, and wow.
Josh was able to hold him off, spin, get that win. That was a great match.
Hey,
Like I
if
said,
anybody that hadn't signed in yet,
Justin was
we
very
got a couple
explosive there,
people haven't signed,
and
come in
just
over here.
Josh was able to, you know, come back
Yeah,
and
Keith and
what
Siobhan.
am I
Josh
trying
had
to say?
Josh had some great footwork. He was able to counter almost everything that Justin was doing. It
Yes.
was great. Looks like Justin has some competition today.
Let's see. We've got Keith and Javon now.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
So when I'm calling names, just to let you know, the first name is on the left, the second name is on the right. We have Keith and Javon. This is the men's lightweight category.
Keith was trying for some techniques, but unfortunately lost his footing there, as you can see, and that brings up a good point. Being tossed out of the ring doesn't necessarily mean a win. You can put any other part of your body down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it counts as a loss.
Yes. So in sumo, so wins can happen by either if you touch anything other than the bottom of your feet to the mat, or if you go out of the ring. So you do have to watch that, because if you are pushing someone out, even though you have it looks like you have the winning technique of the push, if you step out before your opponent,
Right.
then that will count as a loss for you. So you just have to be careful of that.
So not only these guys have to be strong, but also have to be athletic and very, very quick on their feet to make sure they get that win. Here's Justin again.
We have Chad and Justin up. Both very strong competitors. This will be a great match.
Let's see if Justin can do his explosive here.
I feel like Chad beat him off and Justin was more reaction, but still Justin's so strong. Working on those
He's trying
techniques.
to turn, and he did do the turn to get that W. Way to go, Justin.
Yes. I believe I would count that as a neutrality, where when you're at
Oh,
the
what
end,
is that?
when you're at the side of the ring, you're going to twist your opponent and get them out. So that was a very good neutrality there.
That's funny. All this time, I just call it a twist and shout. Because every time they twist it, they shout out, "No, I lost."
Yes,
Okay.
I do that often. It's always, but I don't shout no, I shout obscenities.
Oh, who's up here?
I believe it's Dylan and Javon.
Now, Dylan has a magnificent beard, and that's coming from me. So we'll probably ask him later what kind of beard oil he uses.
Ooh,
Oh.
wow. Dylan had a very strong kachiai, so he came up very quick and went for that supati.
It was the beard, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you know.
Provide that extra oomph. Got that win.
And we have Dylan and Chad. I'm sorry, Joseph and Chad.
On deck, last match is Dylan and Justin.
This is the second to last match. See how it goes. Excited. Both of these competitors are having pretty good days. Nice connection here.
There's that twist and shout that I was talking about earlier.
Oh, and he stayed in!
Oh!
Very good. You could see such great footwork and ring awareness there, as it looked like Chad was pushing Justin out. He was able to bring his foot back around and stay in the ring.
Dylan and Justin.
It's a technique that they learn weekly at their sumo training. I do believe, is he from Austin?
I believe most of these men's lightweight are from Austin. I could be wrong on that though.
So they do practice on Sundays at noon.
Yes, and
Every Sunday.
I believe Justin live streamed those. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's always fun to join in and poke fun at him. So our last match for men's lightweight, we have Dylan on the left, Justin on the right.
No, he did. I feel like he was very close.
You can hear even now. I'm starting to talk louder. Here we go.
Oh.
Ooh, keep that head down.
Oh.
That looked like a hard call. Justin got that final push, but Dylan had the.
Dylan got the W.
Yeah. I think Justin just went out just before him.
Just you mentioned earlier, Justin has some explosive power when he uses, and I guess it went against him on there because he just kind of matadored him.
Yes, and that can happen. It's kind of uncommon to see, but experienced people, when their opponents come in low and very strong, you can use your experience to kind of either get over the top of them and push them down, or meet them and take them off balance. Shows great technique on both sides. So we're just waiting to see.
See what the next bracket's going to be, or next the results are.
I think they might call results, so we'll see. I believe the results, or if there's any standoff tie that we need to see from men's lightweight, and then we'll be going into our next bracket. This is a nice Saturday morning. It's San Antonio, Texas. I know we have a bunch of people watching, so thank you guys for being here. We've got quite a good turnout today. You guys might be able to hear good background chatter,
Almost makes them feel like they're part of the tournament if they're coming in and tuning in. So, welcome, guys. And Jessica, where else can they find sumo relating to Mighty Eagle? Are we on Facebook? Are we on YouTube?
A hard question. So we should be on Facebook and on YouTube. We also have an Instagram for Mighty Eagle.
Oh, great.
And so that's just our group here in San Antonio. If you are watching not from San Antonio, we have clubs all over the U.S. and I think we even had a couple of people tuning in from other nations. Ooh, we have some ties. We have.
So they'll wrestle for first and second place, and then we got 2 people with 3 wins. They'll wrestle for third place.
So we've got some ties. We're going to have a match off for third, and then also a match off for first and second.
And the ones for first and second are
Dylan and Joseph.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So we've got Chad on the left, Justin on. I'm sorry, Chad on the right. No, left. I don't know my left and right, you guys.
Exciting.
So this is for third place. We've got a match off. Everyone's staying loose, but there's still some tension.
It's a little quiet because see what these guys can do.
Going in for the
Got
Notawa there.
Mawashi.
Nice block.
Justin is doing a great job of keeping Chad off of his Mawashi. Great
Oh.
ring awareness, bringing him around. Justin tried for the Uchadi there. Landed on his shoulder. I know Justin was having some issues with his shoulder today. Let's see.
Hold on, see how it goes.
Woo!
Chad with the win here. Looks like they're here to confer. That's Caleb back. It's with Tom here.
Just double checking.
Alright, so we have Dylan and Joseph.
And
We have Dylan and Joseph here.
result stands. Very good.
Yeah. For first and second, Chad did take third, the bronze, and then this match is for gold and silver.
Shit, I should take a video of that.
little tense match. Each competitor 1 stack gold. Let's see who comes out on top.
Dylan just coming in straight off. Nice Uchrati, nice pushing there.
For those of you not here, it was an audible oof when they landed.
And Joseph takes the gold. Very good. That was a great match. Like we said earlier, that was more of a match where the initial attacker put his arm down first. So that's, you know, keeping the ring awareness, making sure you stay tucked in. Yeah.
I'm learning so much. By the way, guys, I'm a layman. I don't know much about it, but that's why we have Jessica here, who is, how many degree black
I
belts
am
are you?
a 2nd degree black belt, so I'm trying to throw in some good terminology there for you guys, make it look like I actually know something.
She does know a lot, so please make sure to give a shout out to Jessica, doing a great job of providing a lot of terminology that I will go ahead and say, hey, twist and shout, or oh, he grabbed the dang.
I believe we're doing women's lightweight next.
All right.
Looking around, I'm going to say we have 3 competitors. We're just double checking. But that men's lightweight, that was some good matches that we saw there.
That was great. A lot of familiar faces that I've seen in the past few tournaments, even at nationals, and it was great to see him. And hey, Keith was pretty good too, even though he didn't do too much, but he has a lot of potential, which I saw.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to just chunk it.
I'm not
That's
sure.
a great question. That's my answer for I have no idea. I don't think, yeah. Oh, look, right over there.
Again, guys, we're behind the scenes in a tournament where we're getting asked directions, and
I've been around for a while, so
Yeah.
people just typically think that I know things.
it's like, hey, Jessica, where should I do my taxes? I was like, well, let me just tell you.
People were giving me money earlier, and I was just standing like, yeah, it was great.
So we're waiting for the winners to get set up.
Aw, thank you, Brenda.
On average, how many competitors come out for females?
For females, on average in all my years, I would say 2 to 3, and that's for all weight classes. We
Oh, wow.
typically only have opens, but I think this tournament we're able to break it up now. So I believe we're going to have the open for women, but we also have lightweight, heavyweight, and maybe a middleweight. So it's going to be exciting.
Well, for those of you watching right now, if you see the competing and you're like, hey, I can do that, reach out. We'd love to have you. We'd love to see you out there competing with the rest of the women. And hey, you could be the next champion. You never know. So come out and give it a try.
It's a great sport. One of my favorite things about sumo is just the friendships that you make. It's not in every sport that once you're done fighting and beating each other up, you step out of that ring and then you're hugging and congratulating and, you know, giving tips on next time do this and that's how you can beat me. So
It just shows the supportive aspect of it.
yeah, because I have been in other sports where once you're done competing or whatever sport it was, you walk off and you just don't talk, you don't say anything.
You don't see them ever again
Yeah.
until the next match.
So it's nice to have that friendship and camaraderie.
We have Ketzel just walking across right here. Hi.
She is one of our lightweights. She is Mighty Eagle's lightweight. I believe she's the only lightweight from Mighty Eagle.
Okay. Oh, here's Tom.
Lightweight women.
3
Got
lightweight.
2 middleweight men. So we're gonna alternate with those 2 divisions. That gives you a little bit more rest in between.
Okay.
So we've got Harry, Ketchel, and Lisa for the lightweight women. And then
So what Tom is explaining right now is, so we have 3 women lightweight and then 2 middleweight for men. So we're gonna go back and forth between the 2 to give some more rest time because a lot of energy is expended in these matches.
Yeah, even though it's a short match. Sorry guys, allergies kicking in. Even though they're short matches, it's bursts of energy which you expel quite a bit, and you need to have a little bit of rest. And sometimes with less people in the branch, they come up right after the match.
Yeah, in middleweights men, we only have 2, so they're just going to keep going back and forth against each other. And if there was no break in between, it would just be match after match, and
It's exhausting.
it is exhausting.
She ready for her?
Okay. While we're waiting, I'm just going to get my baby girl the bottle.
She's getting ready. Does that make sense?
Jessica's going to take a little quick break, folks, because she had a baby a couple of months ago. So congratulations. And she's going to be feeding. What's your little baby's name?
Her name is Rainy.
Oh,
Grandma is here to help so that I can help or focus on sumo and making sure you guys have coverage. So, big help from Grandma.
Raby may make an appearance. We never know. We'll see. We'll see in a second.
How do you measure that?
Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask about that. So. But as you can see, guys, basically just everyone's just trying to settle. Everyone's just talking, trying to see who they think is going to be winning next, or possibly even talking about like, hey, the Super Bowl was last week. Wow, great halftime show. So.
I watched the Super Bowl for once this year. I think it's the first Super Bowl I ever watched.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's the one that I saw probably the most. And that's just because I'm not a big football fan, but
Not even.
like to watch. Like
I was
comment.
excited that a team was representing cats, so I was going for the Bengals.
Yes, as a big cat lady that you are, I am not surprised that you're going for the Bengals. Get that formula going.
I got a
Get
bunch
that
of it stuck
formula
in
going.
the lid area.
Shake it, shake, shake.
Twist and shout.
Little baby's hungry. Little baby's thirsty. Gonna eat right now.
She started cooing like more and more, so that's exciting.
And as Tom mentioned earlier, he is trying to go ahead and push the word of sumo out there, along with other. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Along with other senseis and with other coaches, they're trying to push sumo and make sure that everyone knows that there are clubs all over the U.S. So, if you want to try out, look at your local. Sorry, Tom's talking here.
They're changing it up on us.
That's new. That's very new. Oh, some comments from it.
For those of you watching, if you want to throw where you are watching from so we can see, I know we've got some California people and we've got some people from Houston. It's great to see you guys.
Hey, Brenda gave a little shout out to us.
Yeah.
Thank you very
I
much,
love
Brenda.
her.
Brenda, you're my favorite right now. Thank you.
I need to double check, but I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was Brenda, I want to say, that you took a bit of your mawashi and put it into a little bracelet for my baby girl, and I absolutely love it, so thank you for that. I believe. I could be wrong on it. Nicole gave it to me, and that was a few weeks ago, so my brain.
We've got 3 women, 6 or 7 guys, 4 will go back to the matches versus 1 match. Same type of thing, okay? So the heavyweights will be up next.
Okay, so it sounds like we're doing heavyweights. Do you want me to tie you?
Oh, if you have time, yes.
Yeah.
I'd love you to time me.
Okay. I'm gonna go tie a belt for our very own Caleb. I will be right back. Leave you with the
Maybe
beautiful stylings.
we can
of
demonstrate,
Carlos.
possibly. What do you think?
Yeah, Caleb.
Okay, so just to be clear, everyone, on the light heavy men's, I have Samuel, Jared T,
Sorry, my brain is still
Albert,
on to
Andrew,
Justin.
Jared K, and Paul. Am I missing anyone?
On the light, women's light, it'll be
Yeah, 'cause I think they'll
Erie,
move up the-
Ketzel, and Liesel.
Next.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good on that?
Well, guys, we're going to do a washi demonstration, but it looks like a little time is against us right now. So Jessica's going to go ahead and help Caleb real quickly. In the meantime, the women's will be coming up here.
Heavyweight men, we have Caleb, Angel, Gilberto, Steven, and Casey. Is that everybody?
All right, Brenda, thank you for confirming for the bracelet. Thank you. I'll let Jessica know when she
Okay, we're
comes
gonna
back.
start with the light heavyweight men. We'll do 2 matches of men, and then we'll do a match of the women, and we'll alternate in that way. So for men, we'll have Samuel versus Jared T. On deck, we have Albert and Andrew.
Is there any other athletes that I haven't sent in?
All right, as you heard, next coming up is going to be Sam.
And then the women's deck is
Erie and Ketzel.
Sorry, guys, we're just getting situated here, trying to see what's going on.
Referees itself.
Tom is just providing some tips on where to be situated. So Sam is on the left, Jared's on the right. Let's sumo.
Come on, Jared T. Second bull. Second bull. You know what to do, Jared. Come on.
Detail is a focus right here. Just trying to keep everything together. Also at the same time trying to get jazzed up. And unfortunately Sam took a little tumble and he did took a knee. So as Jessica was telling earlier, if you put your knee down, it does count as a loss. So Jared took this one.
And that was actually a good win on, I think it was Hatake Komi. My attention was a little off, but that's where when someone comes at you, you just kind of sidestep and slap down on the back.
next up is Albert and Andrew.
So we have Albert on the left, Andrew on the right. So we are going to be mixing lightweight women's. Is this midweight?
I think it's midway.
I think it's middleweight for men. So we're mixing matches.
Just so the women competitors can have a little bit of rest, like we were talking about earlier. So we need you ladies to come out and join us so we can get some fresh blood.
Yes.
Say what you say. Come on.
Albert and Andrew.
I like Albert's headband. Turn around to the Karate Kid here.
That was a great hit
Good.
together.
Off balance for a little bit. They
They're
quickly
both
regained
looking off very well, and Albert just had that good throw at the end. Very good.
And you know, he almost went horizontal there, but it goes to show that Albert's technique just won this one.
Very good. Hey, we've got someone from Washington State. Welcome.
Hey, welcome, Stan.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Ari from Dark Circle and Ketzel from Mighty Eagle. Ketzel's on the right, Ari's on the left. Lightweight. So PC Ketzel is explosive, and Ari has very good form and technique. So this is going to be a fun match. You see both of them are just working hard to keep each other off the belt.
As you can tell, some of the competitors are very. Oh! Did not see that coming.
That was a great leg kick from Ketzel. Yeah,
Ketzel
did not
saw
see that come at all.
Ketzel saw it and won the
Jared
match.
Kay and Paul on deck, Samuel.
It's very hard to fight Ketzel. She's very explosive. She's like, I call her a spider monkey because she's just always moving and it's always everywhere. You don't really know where she's going to be next. So I think we saw that in the match that she is.
All right, who's up here?
That's a great question. I was talking when they called the names. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
I'll be
call-
better next time.
Apologize, competitors. But call on the left, Fun Pants, and on the right, Bronson.
Are those rug paints? Oh, I like this. Let's go.
Is that Rugrats, you said?
Those are Rugrats. I'm a fan. Got really loud there.
Yep, it's Rugrats. Hey, Houston, Michael.
And Dallas, welcome,
Nice.
guys. Here we go.
Okay. I thought it was going to be a false start, like it is in football, but no, I was wrong. And
So on the left, he had a very quick start. He brought his hand down. Very good.
And then wait for me to go.
Yeah. So it was a close call, but
Samuel and Albert.
Sam and Albert.
Women's is Liesel and Mary.
so up next we have Samuel and Albert.
Both of these won the last time, so they're going ahead. Let's see here.
Wow, we have very different handwriting.
Yeah, mine's more like psychopathic handwriting. Yours is more teacher-like.
There we go. Ooh.
All right, these guys are going. Oh, a little hop at the end. Got that.
That's a great technique to use. Once you get someone to the end, you just give that hop to get that extra bit of power. Sam did very well there.
And Ari.
Knowing if I compete, if I did that hop, I would have a hernia. So, well, it's a good thing I don't compete. And plus, I lack talent and strength and flexibility and
All of that.
So,
Just hard work, determination, you got none of it.
no, not at all, not at all. But I like to cheer on him. All right, who do we have here?
So on the left we have Liesel, on the right we have Ari. Again, I think both of these are from Dark Circle. You can see by the amazing, I don't know what it's called,
Onesie?
onesie? It's,
Wrestling?
there's
Singlet? Wrestling
singlet,
singlet?
that's what I was thinking of.
No, onesie is
Ari
what
is
I
for
wear
sure
at home.
from Dark Circle.
Yeah. Oh, went for each other's hands there and going for the Mawashi. Very
Both
good.
working on getting good grips. Ari stayed nice and low, and Liesel's just not letting her get in there. Ari's got a side hold. You can just tell they're
Maybe
both
this is it.
tired.
And
Liesel was just able to get that good structure just right at the edge. Very good match. I don't know what it looks like at home, but a lot of energy came out in that match. Both competitors are just
On
tired.
deck, Jared Kay and Samuel.
Let's go. Oh, we have Jared and Andrew next. Jared is up from Dallas, so I know we have some Dallas people watching. You guys are, I'm sure, cheering him on.
representing.
And Andrew is from Dark Circle. So Dallas versus Austin. Here we go.
As we call it, North versus North Texas. Trying to get the Mawashi. He's not getting a good grip on it.
Andrew just has great grip on Jared's Mawashi. Jared's trying to fix that. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh!
Went for a throw there and was able to get it. One thing in sumo is a lot of times the first move you use isn't necessarily going to work out. So Jared showed definitely like his great technique by being able to follow through and continue working on those attacks.
Okay. That's a lot of words.
It is a lot of words. I think we have
That
Albert.
was Sam and
Is that Sam? I'm bad with names, you guys.
no. Sorry guys, I know Sam's on the left. I
We have
apologize to the
Al,
competitor
yeah.
on the right.
Hey, Rush.
I just gotta stop talking, really, is what it is.
Well, that's our job is to talk, but
Maybe
We can
just
make
know
sure.
people better. Here we go.
oh,
Ooh, you saw
Sam
that
went
running
in.
touch. Yeah, let's go. Trying to get that strength in there.
Sam's doing a hop from earlier, and it got him to win again.
I don't know if you could hear it, but you here in the studio, we could hear Sam doing some great breaths to make sure that he had power behind those moves.
Yeah, it looks like Sam
Deck
is
left, Paul
gonna be known
and
for that.
Albert.
It's Ketzel and
Liesel.
Lisa was in the last match. She had great potential. Well, she did
She
win.
win, yeah.
She did win.
She was able to just, control more of the ring. So she seems like a very strong competitor, and like I said earlier, Ketzel has great technique, and she's just always on the move. So I'm always very interested in how the women are going.
And as you mentioned earlier, Ketzel has explosive power, and Lisa has more reserve technique here.
Going
Oh, and she stepped down. Just in the midst of the match, sometimes you forget where the ring is, and you just accidentally just step out.
and like I said, with that explosive power, sometimes you can just get moved around the ring and not realize where you are.
Paul and Albert on deck, Andrew and Jared K.
And women will be Ari and Hudson.
So on the left, we have Paul
Paul.
and Albert.
Albert is Mr. Rugrats here.
Yes.
I wonder if he agrees with the twins' philosophy of eat then nap or nap then eat. That was one of the
Why not
episodes.
both? Is that the one you remember specifically?
I'm trying to remember. Angelica was always the one that was like really messing with my head. A little audible slap there, and as you saw, lost a little balance and stepped right out right there. So
Paul was able to just keep going. Like I said, you need to have those reserve movements ready for when your first thing doesn't work, and he just kept going at it. He was able to get Albert off balance.
and Jared
and you
K.
just saw earlier a great show of showmanship. They hugged each other after the match.
Like I said, that's
Great
the great
feelings
thing about
from-
sumo.
It's great. It's just a great show that you support each other even though you just competed a few seconds ago. So we have
So up here we have Andrew. And we have Jared.
all right.
Look at that beautiful stuff.
Well, thank you, Goose, for that comment. I just saw that right now.
You saw Andrew was a little
Yeah,
forward,
just slipped
but
out
he
right
came
there.
in with his movements and his attack. Beautiful match between these two.
We just sat down, and of course, as you mentioned earlier, anything other than feet counts as a loss.
We have Ari, Hudson.
On deck left, Jared T. and Albert.
Aaron Ketzel right here again.
Working very hard to write the names down for you guys so we can let you know who our competitors are. I'm not the best with names, so.
It's all right, Jessica. I just learned your name today, so that's fine. You're not the worst.
Gonna good tachi with them both getting on top of each other. Petzel was just able to, take over that area of the ring and pushed Ari out.
Kitzel has some really good push moves on that.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are in the comments going for your people.
Looks like we got some favorites in the comments here.
And Paul.
Next weapons will be
Looks like
Liesl
Jackie's saying
and
that Paul's going to go for it. We'll see, Jackie. Although,
Let's go. This will be a good match. And Jared and Albert. I want to say they both at this point have pretty good amounts of wins for today. I'm not keeping track of that, but I think both of them have won quite a few matches.
I know that they haven't lost their footing at all in the past few matches they've gone
Yeah.
with against other competitors.
They've had great technique. There we go.
Going for alternate. Going for the little toss there.
You can see from the additions they have on the belt, that is their Dallas signature. So both of those competitors are from Dallas. They wrestle each other all the time. So it's fun to meet in a tournament.
Hey, Nicholas, thank you for letting us know on that. He said, hey, I'm from Houston, by the way.
Oh yeah, Jackie. Good.
You know,
Good to see you, Nick. I haven't seen you in a while. I need to travel more, but... Okay, so up next we have Samuel on the left, Paul on the right. Yeah. I wrote that one down. Let's go.
I don't know why I thought it was the other way. There's that hop he's famous for now. Gets him to that W every time.
Very good. You can hear it in the studio when these guys hit each other. They have a good little smack. You just can feel the power coming off, Let's see. Up next, we should have
weapons, we
Liesl
have Liesl
and Ari.
Oh,
On deck, we'll have Albert and Jared
a little
Kay.
rematch for them.
So Ari's going to be on the left. Liesl is on the right, unless they're going to switch. They're going to switch.
Hey, Matt from Dallas and Drew also from Dallas. Hey, guys.
Woo!
Kyle from Colorado.
Colorado.
I've been
Welcome
in
in,
Colorado.
you guys.
Colorado's beautiful.
I don't think I've ever been.
Downtown Denver had a good night there. not going to go into detail about that, but had a really good night there.
Before or after they legalized, though.
I'm trying to remember. Maybe it's a good thing I don't remember. Competitor.
I believe these are both dark circle.
Focused.
I believe. Very focused. Taking your time.
Go.
Ari has just such wonderful posture. She's just really trying to get in there. Let's
Liesl
go.
going from the Washi. Trying to get a little better grip, and Ari's trying to go for the legs there. The hop. There's a hop. Is she going to get it?
Let's see.
If she didn't do the hop, she might go for the...
She's definitely got some strength there. That was such a great match.
They just go all in on that. I'm so impressed. Great match. Great match.
Again, you can see as both of these women walk off, and a lot of times as the men walk off, they're just breathing hard. They're putting it all into these matches, and they're giving us some great sumo.
Albert and Jared Kay.
Is Corey...
And then Andrew
It's Corey of
and
Dallas
Paul.
here. I don't know.
It's a great question.
Got Albert and Jared here.
Oh, sorry, Albert and Jared.
I'm also going to ask Jared what he puts in his beard. A little more volume than mine.
Let's go.
And let's sumo. Again, I always think it's a false start, but it's just
Actually,
me.
Albert had a really good movement. Jared from before he was very explosive. This time he was more reactive. So you can see they're switching up what their techniques are. Going for a throw, trying to get him on the side. I believe both have an underhand. Oh,
Caught his footing pretty quickly there, and I see.
Jared's
there we
going.
go.
There
He
it
got
is.
it. Jared got it.
he was moving for both grips on the inside, so he was able to take control and twist. Great job. I love seeing throws in sumo. They're often very flashy and fun.
You know, I've never saw too many throws in the past few tournaments, but I've seen it more and more often. I guess it's a good technique that everyone's learning.
I'm not sure what backgrounds are, but if you come from another martial art, like karate or taekwondo, you know, you see more people do those flips.
And then we're gonna put Jared T and Jared K on deck.
So we got Andrew and Paul here. And again, Paul is going to get so much for his Rugrats shorts, but everyone loves him.
I'm sure he's gaining new followers from that. He definitely has me rooting for him.
As long as he anti-Angelica, I'm with him.
Oh, wow.
Great explosion. Oh,
That was
All
a
right.
beautiful Utrati again. You saw that Andrew came in with so much force and all. All Paul had to do was kind of sidestep and let Andrew keep going. That was beautiful on both
Like the-
parts. The technique and the power.
he worked his strength against him.
Jared T and Jared K.
We have Jared T on the left from Dallas and Jared K on the right.
That JJ match.
I can tell you why I was getting caught up on names, because both of these guys are Jareds.
So guys,
Let's see here. Trying to get their stance ready, focused. It's going to be an explosive match here.
Whoop.
Alright guys, we got some technical difficulties here. Just bear with us for a few seconds. While Jessica's fixing it, Jessica wears many hats. She is commentator, black belt holder, audio technician, video technician, baby holder, baby feeder, baby diaper changer. Yeah, we're working on the camera, guys. Sorry about that. But don't worry, we're gonna get it up in a few seconds here. We just think a wire probably came
doing
loose here,
nothing.
so.
Alright, we have Ketzel and Liesel.
so Ketzel on deck. We
Come
have
on,
Ketzel
Ketzel!
and Andrew.
Keep the sound on.
And Ketzel is coming up with Liesel on the right. Now the ladies are doing ceremonials right here, just show respect to each other and of course to Tom and to the ring. They're just setting up right here. Take a little bit of time.
It just charged.
Let's see here. They're going up for meeting each other. Both go in with explosive power. Ketzel's pushing Liesel back. Pushing her back, and Ketzel pushed Liesel back. Very good match.
So please excuse us until we can figure out. We're gonna pop this one nice and big so you guys can keep watching.
Daniel and Andrew.
Yeah,
On deck.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Final match with the round robin.
All right, guys, bear with us right here.
And Paul.
If the battery's dead, it's not charged like it's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Because it's supposed to charge while it's plugged in, but if it's not doing that, let's switch out batteries.
All right, guys, we have. Oh, excuse me. We have Andrew on the right, on the left here.
I got it.
the back.
Thick.
Everything's exciting here at Mighty Eagle Sumo, as you can tell, but we're gonna go ahead and show you the match right here. Just bear with us, and oh, great explosive start here. Good job on both guys. Oof. If y'all were here, you would have heard that oof when they just hit the mat.
I knocked a bit of the mat.
Oh, and the mat got a little pushed up, a little destroyed here.
Way to be there. Woohoo!
Again, Jessica there for the for the repair technique right here. Yeah, temporary fix while we get everything going, guys. Appreciate your patience.
It's good. It's just setting up.
And everything's gonna be set up in a few seconds. In the meantime, we have Paul on the right, and it looks like Jared on the left.
If you have the same problem, just there's another battery.
Okay. It's going.
All right,
Didn't
guys.
actually have it plugged in, so we're just running on.
As you can see, we have some people walking in during the tournament. Hey, we're always inviting people to come out. If you're in the area, come out and see us. We're on 281 and 1,000 Oaks. Jared with the toss there. Nice smooth move.
Ready to exit? No.
Good job. Let's see what we have up next. Alright guys, again, appreciate y'all's patience while we take care of that here. They're going to go see who's going to be set up for the next few matches, as you can tell. So, thank you ladies for going ahead and do that for us, while Jessica and I just sit back and figure some stuff out and look pretty at the same time.
Here we go. Is it back up?
Hey! Yep. Thanks to Jessica's wiliness, we got the camera going again.
So let me, ew, gross. Nobody wants to see that. Give me 1 second. I'm. Ah!
We're like Team Rocket. We're just going off into the distance.
I'm liking the 90s references today. Okay. Okay, we got it back, you guys.
Is Pokemon? Oh, it was 90s.
Woo,
So
okay.
we'll,
Alright, guys, we are
match
back.
second and third between Jared and Kay
I
and
never know
Paul.
what I'm doing. Okay. Jared and Paul for some type of match.
So the winner will be second place. The non-winner will be third.
So this is going for second and third.
Bronze and silver. Let's see.
Jared on the left, Paul on the right. You know, just because of those Rugrat pants. I'm really kind of voting for Paul on this
He
one.
might invoke the power of Raptor.
That's what I remember. There was a song. I'll think about it in a second.
It was a chocolate bar. It was Raptor. Raptor? Guys, if you know the dinosaur and Rugrats, please put it in the comments. I appreciate that.
Obviously, you guys are enjoying our 90s bits. Here we go. Try to stay impartial
I think
behind
this is
those
Paul's
Rugrats
match
songs.
here.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hold on a second.
I think we're double checking Paul's. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still all kerfunkled because of our happenstance. You know what? I'm gonna charge this battery just in case something like that
Yeah,
happens
no,
again.
of course.
That's a great idea.
And Jessica said that she was all perfunkled.
Kerfunkled.
Yeah. No, I use clamped or razzle dazzled. You know, razzle dazzle can be used as like give it the old razzle dazzle or razzle dazzle. So it's interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the second term, but I've
Yeah.
heard the razzle dazzle because of the song.
Or confused. But Jessica's very modest on her skills. As you saw earlier, she went ahead and fixed our camera issues while I was barely holding on to a thread trying to make sure that everything was good. So I appreciate you guys, and Thank you for the love out there. Thank you. Reptar, yes. Thank you guys.
There we go.
I was putting in some Jurassic Park in there, the Raptors. Reptar. Ah, if I could get gold. 50 points to House. Dallas. And Brenda too. 50 points to House Houston. Thank you guys. Yes, I'm the bearded guy. Carlos. Carlos, and as you can tell, I'm very layman. I don't know all the terms right there, so you're gonna get the everyday man commentating on today's sumo tournament. I am also stuck in the 90s, so don't even worry about that. But oh no, my socks are 2000. I have American Psycho socks. It's basically Patrick Bateman holding a knife. Yes, I know, Jess. See?
Your socks?
Yeah, look, it's American Psycho.
Man, if I knew we were doing fun socks, I would have wore like cat socks or hedgehog socks.
Hedgehog socks.
Hedgehog
Like Sonic?
socks. No,
The movie's coming out soon. You should.
the second one.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I saw the first one twice in the theater,
It's pretty good.
and of course I cried. And you know which part I'm talking about.
You know, I was just happy that after all the hatred they got for the animation, that like people actually went out and saw and enjoyed it still. So
Yeah, the first one looked like he got run over by a semi, which I'm glad they changed it and they corrected the character. It took an extra 6 to 8 months, but it was worth it.
yes. There's a donut shop next door, you guys, and I got donuts for breakfast this morning, and then I completely forgot about them. So I'm just gonna.
And I did not forget about breakfast. I went to Whataburger. Hopefully, they'll be reaching out to us.
I would like to get paid for this. Nice promotions.
I would like to get paid in patty melts. That'll be awesome. And
We're
battery
doing
low.
it again.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. You're not missing anything right now. We've got. We're still working on whatever we're working on. So let me just make this big. Turn it so you guys can see, and then I will continue fighting with the other.
I thought the battery was already good.
I thought it was good too. I thought it was nice and charging.
Well, guys, it isn't a fun cast or fun streaming unless something goes wrong. At least a couple of times.
It shows that it's charging.
Oh my God, guys, y'all didn't see, but Austin famous musician Cade Backus just walked in. His brother is Caleb Backus, who's a big supporter and a big organizer for Mighty Eagle Sumo. Big musician in the house. Maybe he'll come by and say hi. Who knows? But if you see him in the background, oh, on the left, yeah, with the white. Of course, he's going to his dressing room.
Okay, so everyone, help us out. Just a reminder of what Tom had said early on. Is the first name called on this side, second name called on this side. We would love to know all of your names, but we don't. And so we watch the wrestlers and we watch his calls on the winner, and that's how that's
gonna make this a bit bigger.
go well. But let's announce the results of the men's light heavy. We have a clear first place winner, 5-0. It was Jared in second, Jared T, and then in second is Samuel, and then we need a match now for third, and that'll be between Albert and Paul.
Let's go, Albert and Paul.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we are trying to work with our technical difficulties. It looks like we have lost a camera, so I apologize for the color in the background.
But color's always good.
Yeah, it's
So
very
we have-
bright.
If y'all didn't see, we have Albert and Paul up right now, deciding for second and third place here.
Yes.
Now, Stan asked a question. How many wrestlers today? Ooh. Well, we'll answer in a second because the match just started. Paul's going in strong here.
Look for that supati.
Call that drag just a little bit, but is he gonna?
Wow. That was a great match. Again, you had that neutrality where right at the edge he spun and got his opponent out.
The old twisted shout, as I like to call it. Great match. Oh my God, guys! Like I mentioned earlier, Cade Baxis is here. Hey, Cade, how's it going? Was today the marathon? You know?
Tomorrow's the marathon.
And what marathon are you running here?
Austin.
Austin Marathon. Cade is not only an accomplished musician, plays weekly at Buddy's place, but also does marathons. So come in front of the camera. Go do a little pose for us, Cade. Yeah, just right here. Yeah, there you go.
What's up, camera?
Hey.
Hey, sumo fan.
So, Cade is
It is this one. If you're here.
just in trying to be
That's
sexy
nipple cam. That's
Yeah,
nipple
just-
cam.
and
just for you
succeeding
guys.
here.
A little bar on that one.
We lost the other camera, so doing great.
But Mighty
This ain't your
Eagle,
daddy's sumo.
this ain't your daddy's.
Yes, that
That's
was
right.
a very good match.
Cade is working on a few projects. Cade, can you describe what's going to happen tomorrow for you?
Tomorrow we're going to my favorite bar, Buddy's place, and we're recording a music video for my upcoming single I'm releasing next.
I'll be there.
Hey,
For my upcoming single I'm releasing next week called "Strike Up the Band."
strike up the band. Oh, that's great. Well, you said in Austin at Buddy's place, is that right?
Yes, sir.
At what time? So maybe
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Some of y'all who are going to be in the Austin area and near Buddy's place, come on out. Love to have you as an extra. Go ahead and hang out and talk to Cade. And we'll give out some autographs as he's feeling generous, which he always is.
Always feeling generous. Always ready to meet the people.
That's great. So, I was telling the people who are watching that your brother Caleb is one of our biggest supporters. He is actually our driving force to make sure that sumo is heard and known all over.
He's a beast. He's sexy, and he works hard for sumo. I'm proud of him.
Right. If you all see Caleb,
You see Caleb over there in the blue shorts. We're moving the camera, so he's walking away now.
Glasses.
Okay. Oh well.
Blue shorts.
oh, he knows we're talking about him. He's very, very modest.
So we're dealing. So we have this one. We lost that one.
But right now, the middleweight is actually decided.
You're not
so
wrestling
heavyweights are
today?
coming up right now.
Awesome. That's what I came for, the heavyweights.
Yep, be coming up in a few minutes here.
They told me they were wrestling down here. I was expecting to see Andre the Giant and Dusty Rhodes, but I just see my brothers about to tear it up.
Well, they remind me of the Von Erich brothers from the 80s.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They look like.
There's Caleb getting pumped up, as y'all can see back there. Casey is more reserved, and by reserved means he shouts only about 10 hours a day.
He's very reserved.
Very
in his
reserved.
tie-dye tights that he's wearing.
Yes. I think that the Met was when we saw Casey first
Yes.
come out, and he had those same pants on, so I became a fan then.
He said it gives him some extra colorful powerfulness that only that and whiskey does for him.
I'm sure it's intimidating walking up and saying, that.
For the women's heavy division, we have Nicole, Este, and Simone.
For men, we have Casey, Angel, Steven, Caleb, and Gilberto.
Okay, so we
Speed
have
of
women's
Casey and
heavy
Caleb,
and men's heavy coming up.
Alright guys, while they're getting settled up here, don't forget to check out Mighty Eagle Sumo
Hold on, let
on
me see.
YouTube, Twitch, and also Instagram.
I was just checking backgrounds. I don't like that. Do you like that other one with the red?
First person
what-
involved is on the east side, okay?
No, that was for interviews.
Yeah.
The west side.
I don't like that one more.
Want the women to go tell the name to the table, so they keep track?
Caleb is always
Okay, we're
making
gonna
sure
start
that
with
everything's
the
running
ladies'
smoothly.
First match, Nicole and Este.
Nicole and Este.
Such a great leader.
Be aggressive.
I've seen Nicole do some matches in the past, and I'm not familiar with Este.
Yeah, I believe she's up from Dark Circle. Nicole is from Mighty Eagle, so I fight her all the time. She's got nice, powerful base. So I'm excited to see how this goes.
Come on, ladies. Come on, go for it.
Always got to check, make sure there's nothing that'll hurt your competitor. Nicole had better Tachiai there, going for the push. Esty looks like she's just trying to hold her back. Very good. Nice common, just push out there.
Yeah, you mentioned that having stuff on you that might hurt. That's why when I asked if we can have brass knuckles, and I was told flat out no.
That's when you got kicked out.
That's when, no, I didn't kicked out. I rescinded my interest in wrestling, so.
Said they don't want me to hurt anybody? What am I doing?
Yeah. I can have a shiv in my watch. What's the point? But that's just one man's opinion, of course.
So up next we have Casey on the left, Angel on the right.
Remember Angel? I'm curious to see how he's
You know,
going to do.
he's actually been around for a while. I believe he either cut his hair or shaved his beard, so that's why you're not recognizing him. He's been around for a while, though. He's very good.
I'm pretty sure as soon as I see him compete, I'll remember here.
So he's been working with this. Casey has a background in football, so I know he blew us away at the last tournament with his natural ability. So I'm excited for this match. You know, Angel's been working hard with sumo techniques, and Casey just has that naturalness from football. You can see Angel just had a little bit more speed off of his Tachiai. He was able to get the upper hand.
Alright, we have
Casey barely got out of his stand.
Caleb.
Casey against Angel should have been just a little quicker. I'm sure he's thinking about it, and he's going to do a lot better for this next match.
Steve, you are a brick wall.
Good, strong sumo, Caleb. Come on.
And folks,
We have Steve on the left, Caleb on the right.
Steve is a very tall man here. Can't wait to see what he's going to provide for us.
You know what to do, Caleb.
Caleb is from Mighty Eagle.
Come on, Steve.
Oh my God. Does he have a Caleb face?
I don't know what he has.
Or is that a Steve face?
Justin just held
Justin
up
has
something.
some sign, and so we need to see this. Okay, so it is a face. I think it's a Steve face. So up next,
We have Gilberto and Casey.
we have
Chef Simone
Simone and
Nicole.
Nicole. Two Mighty Eagle sisters going against each other.
Simone has a little bit more explosive, as you saw right now, but Nicole's got
a good grip. She's got great grip right now.
Push her around, just get
Simone's
her.
coming. Oh. Nicole, like I said earlier, is very strong. She was able to get that initial, just that oomph to get Simone over the edge.
Nicole was biding her time to get Simone just a little tired. Here's Casey again.
So Gilberto and Angel are brothers, and then Casey and Caleb are brothers. So we've got good family matches going on today.
Are we going to see brother versus brother later? Probably.
With so many, well, not so many, but with such a little amount of competitors. Well, we have 5. So there's a good chance we're doing a round robin. So we will see a match. Casey was much more ready this time for that initial charge and attack. Gilberto just has that power. He's quite a bit taller, so I think he was just able to get a better grip there. Very nice.
Casey came on way quicker though. So he should be proud of that.
Yeah, he definitely was ready for that hit. Casey came off a lot faster this match.
Now, Jessica, do you recommend with tall people like Steve here and Angel to go down, to stay down a little lower, or to go ahead and go and
Javon. Sorry. It failed. Okay, so here we go. We got Angel on the left, Steve on the right. Yeah, it's definitely hard. I don't remember your.
the taller people will be harder to go ahead and.
I feel like they just have a longer grip, so it's harder to keep off the Mawashi. And once you get that grip on the Mawashi, you just have a little bit more control. Both of these competitors are pretty tall, but up against Steve, Angel looks kind of short here.
You know what time it is?
Beautiful hits on both parts.
Look at that power right there. Jeez.
Angel's definitely using his movements and rings to the advantage. You can hear the excitement in the room.
Exactly, Kate. That was a great match. Explosive power, both sides. Everybody just erupted in cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Such a great match.
It just goes to show that the biggest person doesn't always win. You got to have that strength and technique, and it's exciting.
Este and Simone.
You know what's fun? Even the loser is smiling after playing.
And we see that more often here in sumo. Even though they didn't lose the match, they had fun.
Yeah.
Let's practice, babe. You got this.
So, Este and Simone.
Yes. Glad you guys are having fun and enjoying today. Simone just off that bat more, got a good posture in with her head, but it looks like Este just a little bit more strength and was able to hold her off, but that's such a good match too.
Man, Steve's
Doing great. He's giant. Well, even next to Angel, like Angel looks tiny. He's
definitely both strong. Agreed, Brenda. Agreed. It's a great match. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last time we're going to see them compete against each other.
no, not at all. I think they're counting things up right now, so we'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to check the other camera, see if it is charged enough to.
We have Caleb and Gilberto. On deck, we have Casey and Steven.
Hey.
All right, guys. We're trying to get the other camera going, but
I don't know if
doesn't
it's charged
seem.
enough.
All right, Caleb. Let's go, guys.
Looks like
Fundamentals, gentlemen.
might have, but let's take a look at Caleb and Gilberto. I would
They're
Caleb,
both gonna have good, strong hits. It's gonna be
I
good.
recommend that Caleb go a little lower. Make sure he has a great posture that he has when he does matches. Gilberto's a big dude, but hey, even Goliath got knocked down. So let's see. Come on, Caleb.
Caleb had a nice side step there.
Trying to go for the Mawashi. Gilbert has Caleb's Mawashi pretty good grip. These Titans are going against each other. It looks like
So much strength.
and another toss right there. So Caleb, gracefulness on that. Gilbert's a good win this one. All right, guys, we're gonna try the camera again one more time. Just bear with us in a second.
We have Casey and Steven. On deck, we have Caleb and Angel.
That's not what I wanted to do.
All right, we have
That was a
Casey.
great match. I was messing with the camera and also trying to get it fixed for you guys. She sounds angry back there.
Let's go, Steve. Come on. Let's go, Steve. Get some. Are you good?
Casey and Steve. Steve is just explosive with his height, very strong. Casey's a hard worker. He is a tough one to beat, so everyone's just giving it their all today.
Angel and Caleb.
You know, Steve is a tall guy and, of course, a heavyweight, but he moves like he's just a linebacker. He just gets around and tosses a lot of people aside. He's a one to beat today.
I wonder if he does have football experience
That'd be
because
pretty good to ask him.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have an interview with him later.
yeah, I'd love to.
Follow your head. Go, Caleb. Go, Angel.
A little bit of banter going around in the comments. We love it.
Angel on the left, Caleb on the right. Let's go.
Maybe y'all can't see Caleb's tattoo. It's Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. Caleb is a stand for Thor. I hope he conjures up Thor's strength in this match.
We're just slightly biased here, you guys.
Just slightly.
But it's hard to be biased when
Okay, Caleb did keep his head down, which is great.
he was able to meet Angel and kind of not take that full-on hit. But Angel's just so strong.
Angel got to tend to his fingers. Looks like he did something to them. He's going to tape them up. Nicole and Este
Ooh,
again.
Nicole and Este. I believe Nicole won the last one. She was able to push out. So let's see. Looks like both of them had had a few matches, so they're warmed up. They're ready to go.
Go, ladies. Big push, big push.
ST.
Come on, Nicole, get in there, Nicole.
ST's technique is to go and hold him off, get him a little bit tired, and Nicole was able to push her out.
Very nice.
Good match. Very good match.
That completes the women's wrestling for heavyweight.
The women's heavyweight is
For
over.
men's, if we're a little slow in calling the matches, we're just giving them a chance to catch their breath, okay? So, they're gonna come some back-to-backs.
From our bracket calling people, hey!
Marshall's only 13 miles from
The people calling our brackets today are part of Tom Zabel's family, so they're working hard. You know, we definitely bring everyone in to help on these days for tournaments. So their women's has now concluded. So now we're gonna keep going through men's.
Gilbert and Steven are coming up.
Casey and Caleb.
Brother versus brother on deck.
On deck, Gil, Steve, Kate.
All right.
Now we've been saying that Steven's pretty tall, but Gilbert, you know, both of them together, I think they're around the same height. So it'll be nice to see this tallness matchup.
Let's go, guys. Let's go,
I
go,
don't
go,
know.
guys. Come on.
I think he's
We need to
nature
ask.
too.
Steven's pretty new. Gil's been in this for a while, so I'm excited to see. You know, newcomer power versus just like nice technique and practice. We'll see how it goes.
Gilbert's ritual.
Beautiful.
Powerhouse.
battle of power. It was beautiful.
It's like a little sonic boom that everyone felt. All of a sudden, two powerhouses going against each other.
Definitely gets the crowd riled up. Up next, we have Casey on the left, Caleb on the right. Siblings against siblings. Let's see.
Our last match after this is going to be Angel.
Now, I did talk to them a while back, saying that they ever fought against each other, where they bring up childhood rivalry. For example, I think Casey broke Caleb's, was it the Randy the Macho Man figurine? Cade? So maybe they're gonna settle their difference on that.
Oh, that'll never be
Destroyed.
settled.
That's true, Jessica.
They're both still terrified of me.
Casey had a bit better touchy eye coming off the touchy eye. Caleb was able to hold him off, showing that, that technique and that practice. Very good.
Hopefully that heals some wounds against the Macho Man figure that was destroyed.
Up next, we have another brother match. Angel on the left, Gilberto on the right.
Right? Let's go, boys.
Let's go, boys!
Exactly, Stan.
So there is a slight difference in time from what we are seeing in the streaming service. So your comments come in a little late, but yes, you guys are saying that you felt that smack between Steven and Gilberto too.
Do Roto with his ritual. Gets all pumped up.
Big finish, big finish.
He's enjoying himself. We got some fun stuff. You guys know how Justin runs around. He's enjoying himself today. Brother versus brother. Silent.
There you go.
Good hit. Angel's coming in. Angel was just able to get into that position just slightly faster and was able to drive his brother
Pushed
out.
him up, and pushed him out.
Angel's undefeated, right? He hasn't been beaten.
Angel? No, he is not.
Both of those brothers have great records in sumo. They both do very well at tournaments.
What do we have up next? Looks like they're
Ooh, we
figuring
got,
it out.
I'm guessing by last name, Yasmin, that you guys are here for Angel and Gilberto. So thank you guys for watching. Coming in from Mexico. We got people in from Washington. We got people from Houston watching, from California. Kellyanne, I just saw your comment of Casey's tights. Yes.
Looks
We're
like
just
they're figuring out a few
checking.
things.
Casey's power pants.
Yeah,
Sumo stretchies.
you've got fans of your pants.
They have nothing else to be a fan of.
We're just double checking wins versus losses. Man, I knew I was gonna feel this way. I chose not to wrestle today, and now I regret it, but that's okay.
It's okay. You said that, of course, you had your baby about 2 months ago.
Yeah, she just turned 2 months, so I just wasn't quite ready to wrestle today, but being a part of this, feeling the atmosphere, I'm just like ready to go. I want to get in there. I'm sure you guys watching feel that same emotion. It's hard for me to watch a sport and not want to be a part of it.
Oh, I do it all the time, especially when I am able to watch a sport, have a beer, have
Sit
a
on
hot
the
dog,
couch.
sit on the couch.
That's when I always think I can get up and on it. This
Got
is really
some
exciting.
thumbs
This is
up.
my first sumo matches. Tournament? Is it a tournament? Is that what it's
Tournament,
called?
yeah.
I'm wondering when they're going to hit somebody with a steel chair, though.
I think it's only when there's a cage match. A lot of great positive energy coming around. Just reading the comments right now as they come in.
I see that you guys are saying that they are still confusing Gilberto and Angel. Yeah, for a long time I also had a hard time telling the difference between them. But like I mentioned earlier, I think Angel either cut his hair or shaved his beard. He might have done both. So it's a little easier to tell the difference between them now.
Hey, for you in Washington, if you need any help, if you want any pointers, go ahead and reach out to Caleb Backus, calbackus@gmail.com. He can go ahead and provide any kind of tips and pointers to go ahead and get you started up there. So don't be afraid to reach out. He's always willing to talk sumo. He loves it. So make sure you just go ahead and email him
Part of that, we're
at
like, let's go.
calbackus@gmail.com.
Again, talking about that camaraderie, you guys can just hear everyone talking and having fun. There's lots of laughter, not only from the crowd, but we also have it from our competitors. You know, we have clubs all over the U.S., so when we do have tournaments, we get together with our friends, no longer just online or over Facebook, over messaging, but to be actually able to see each other in person. It's great to be at tournaments and have that connection.
It is. I just started coming just to give support to Caleb, and then I've met a few of the wrestlers, I've met a few of the organizers, and now here I am providing some ill comments. But hey, I'm involved somehow, so it's always great.
You got thrown in, it's okay. Nobody wants to listen to me talk to myself for 2 hours, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, as long as I get that cookie and I'll be fine. Oh, Tom Saga here.
So we are double checking our standings for the Open.
Steven, Casey, Paul, Jared T, Albert,
It's always good to double check.
Jared K, Joseph, Justin.
Are you doing open weight?
No, he's not.
That donut from earlier was so good.
Yeah, I don't know why he had a candy for breakfast. I always think donuts are like sweet,
Do
right?
you not eat candy for breakfast on a regular basis?
No,
Because
I
I do.
always think of jalapeno and cheese burger from Whataburger with fries. It's a good breakfast.
Breakfast? That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
They make it, so why not eat it? Well, I guess that can be the same for donuts.
Yeah.
But donuts is just... Alright guys, in the comments, what do you think? Are donuts supposed
What's
to
the
be
better
breakfast? No. Breakfast is supposed to be like eggs and oatmeal or something like that. Not
Sugar.
donuts.
Pure sugar.
No. That's why
I missed donuts and sugar during my pregnancy because it was the opposite of normal pregnancies.
That's
The
why
only thing my child wanted me to eat was fruit and salad.
that
I
sounds
miss
delicious.
sugar. Oh, it was then. That was the only thing I liked. But I missed the sugar. And now I can eat it, so yay. But yes, let's see.
Donuts all day. Oh, that was Caleb just passed right here.
Let me see if we can get a quick little jump in from another competitor so you guys can hear from other people. Ari, Ketzel, anybody want to come and talk on camera?
And I'm going to step aside so we can have one of our
Come
competitors
on in,
here.
Ari. So I pulled Ari in. Oh, and we've got Ketzel coming in, both some of our female competitors. from Texas, Aries from Dark Circle, so up in Austin, and then Ketzel's in Mighty Eagle. Ketzel comes through because we can't see you. So, how do you guys feel about today? You guys did really good.
I was super nervous and I can't remember what's going on in the match. Then usually in practice I move more, going side and side by side, but I don't think this time I did well.
I disagree. I think you did
Yeah.
really well. You were
Really?
just moving all around everywhere. But I get what you're saying about you're not remembering what literally just happened.
Yeah.
That's why I like that it's recorded so you can go back and
Yeah.
watch
Well, tournaments are so different for practice, like
Yeah.
just the feeling of it.
Yeah.
So
It's
that,
like energy from people. I was like, what should I do? Something like that.
yeah, but you guys did great. I'm biased, so watching the female matches, I'm like, let's go, and then it comes to the men's, and I'm like, they're doing good. I get much more. I think that's just because I have experience with you guys, so I know exactly how it feels to be pushing against and everything. Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna come down to San Antonio practice.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. I
We've
need
got-
more experience.
Last practice we had 9 women.
Yeah, I
So-
saw the picture. I was like,
It was crazy. I was very surprised.
yeah, right.
We had a
But
bunch
those
of.
are all new people.
So my sister was there. She practiced 8 years ago-ish, but then she had an injury, so she's been out for a while. So she wants to come back in. And then Simone brought a friend, and she was new. And then we had another woman who got brought in by her husband, and then their daughter. So somehow this is completely opposite, but San Antonio Sumo has more women than men, so we have that good mix.
Right?
We need to do that around the
More
U.S.
women, more different style. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any, I know we have the Opens coming up, are there any competitors you're rooting for?
I think Litzel will do open.
I think for Open for women, we have Lietzel, Nicole, Esty, and then Ketzel. Yeah.
I go for Dark Circle,
Yeah. I was just saying, I'm biased up here. We have Mighty Eagles going against everyone else. And
Yeah.
I love having women that I'm less familiar with. Just learn more versatility. It's a lot of fun. So I love every time I'm with Dark Circle or
definitely going up against other people. You feel the different techniques, the different movements, how people control their body differently. So,
because you get pretty used to the same couple people. Oh, look at that!
look, we can make us big so you guys can watch us.
This camera.
This
Oh
one,
yeah! Why did I take this microphone as a camera?
Yeah, me too. I was keep watching at this one.
That's funny.
Right.
So we got some fans.
How many watch?
I'm not sure how many, but we have 26 viewers. Welcome, you guys! Wow, and yeah, so we got some people from Mexico watching, from California, from Washington State. Of course, we have Houston and Dallas and Austin people watching. Yeah, so we've got a good mix. I'm not sure on the rankings of the men. I think they might have a few head-to-head. I'm not sure how that landed.
I think it's time to head back to Austin. So, yeah.
Oh, you heading out?
Yeah, because I have work.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say you and Justin are here, so please.
Good
job today. Great job. Yes.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Hopefully we can make it up to Austin.
I've got the Mighty Eagle shirts available over there for $25. I also have the older style Lone Star Sumo.
We got new shirts, you
Those are
guys.
$10. The Lone Star Sumo one is sleeveless. I also have the most skills book available. I got one left. And again, just thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. You know, you guys got some really good matches.
Welcome back.
They're gonna finish up the brackets and then we can get started.
So right now we're just working on the open brackets. We've got a lot of competitors coming in, so while they finish that up,
After everything's done, if we got some of the spectators that want to try it out, we can get you in and we'll wash you and see how you do. For those in San Antonio, we have practice on Tuesday evenings over kind of on the other side of town, Banderas, Fort area. Tuesday evenings at about 7:45.
Justin,
Come talk to me about that.
would you like to sit and talk for a minute?
I wish.
No, you don't. Fine, fine.
A minute.
A minute. Okay. So we have Justin here, you guys. He's a big face in sumo. Justin, welcome. You did pretty well.
Big head.
Yeah, that's true. It's okay.
And happen to do sumo. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bummed. I have a torn muscle in my left arm.
And you fought today?
And I fought today.
No, thank you.
So that's why I looked a little lopsided and more right dominant today. But yeah, for the first time I got in 4th place, I think, ever. That's not.
I was gonna say
that's not a good
you
feeling.
typically medal and take something home, but you are competing in Worlds in a couple of months, right?
Yeah. So this is gonna heal back up. It's gonna probably take another few weeks, and you'll see me stronger than ever.
Yeah. So
But
don't
today
do
was
too
not
much.
a great performance.
That's okay. You get them next time, you know.
Eh.
And you still
I
had
had
some
fun.
good matches, but not being able to use that entire side.
Yeah, I actually gave up a lot. I gave up a lot of positions because of the pain, and so what I would normally have done is, you know, have my left inside, and I was constantly giving that up. So I had to stay on the right side, and was just doing these sad Hail Mary looking things, and I was trying to throw this way and keep this like a
Keep it all
like a
together.
T-Rex arm, and it was pretty sloppy, but you know, I had fun.
You know, you
And
do what you can,
Yeah.
and you still came out with 4th place, so that's still
I got
pretty
to see,
great.
you know, I got to see my friends. You know, I got
All
to
of
see
it.
Joseph and this guy, Dylan Biggs over there. Like, so, I don't know. It's just always fun wrestling.
That's
Just wish I had done better.
That's one thing I've constantly been saying is that, you know, at tournaments we get to see our friends that we talk to online so much. So coming out, and you can hear everyone talking and laughing in the background. So it's great to see everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, well Justin's got.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to go to work.
Oh, Justin, before you go, can you go ahead and talk to us real quickly about you and Caleb doing sake and sumo?
Oh yeah, sake and sumo.
Oh, that's just us getting drunk and talking about the boss shows every month. If you'd like to see us get drunk, we're here. I don't even know where the cameras are.
I mean, we've got like 7 things.
No, I mean, outside of just being drunk or just like drinking, we constantly, you know, we drink sake and we talk about the wins, losses, and all the fun stuff about bus shows. And every now and then we sneak in some Star Trek because we're both nerds, and it's just fun. If you just like to be entertained as if you were talking to your friends on a couch and drinking, join us. If you want all the fun facts, join a Grand Sumo breakdown.
Grand Circle Sumo. You mixing that up in there?
I don't know.
There's so many.
I'm the worst.
So many names.
Sorry. Love you guys. Well, gotta go. Sorry. I
Well,
would
thanks
talk
for
more.
joining us. No, thank you. This
course.
is great. I love you. We'll see you later. I'll
See
try.
ya.
Now that I'm no longer pregnant, I'll try to come up to some practice.
All right. Good.
Let's see. While we're still waiting for the brackets, I'm looking around to see if there's anybody else I can pull in. No one seems super close. And I know a lot of the men and women are still going to be competing in the open, so I don't want to pull in anybody who is trying to stay in that headspace and be ready. You know what? Let me see if I can get another competitor in here. I'll be
Try
right
to
back.
get
I'm gonna see if I can get Rugrats.
Rugrats also. as Jessica goes and scouts for some talent for us to talk about. Again, you can go ahead and find Mighty Eagle Sumo on Facebook. As you can see on Twitch, on YouTube, and also Instagram. Make sure you go out and see it. Kayla puts out videos regularly, and looks like we have Paul over here with his Rugrats. So before you come on,
We're just trying to pull some competitors, see what we're doing. Nick, you can come in here too. Come on in, join the party.
I was just seeing what's happening.
We are in the interview portion of our live stream, so we are waiting for brackets to be ready. We have Paul here and Nicholas. Now, I have no idea where you're from. Are you from?
Oh, from Houston, Texas.
Houston, okay.
We're with the Shogeki Sumo Club.
Okay, well,
We're the only sumo club in Houston right now.
very nice. And Houston's pretty large.
Correct.
So,
We do have quite a bit of members. I think we have about 16. Yeah,
16 members.
16
Good.
and
All of them are completely active.
yeah.
But they're still
trained
they're
yet.
still part. They come in every now and
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
Correct.
Very
Correct.
nice. So, Paul, you said you had.
Yeah,
a
I
YouTube-
do. I do have a YouTube channel. It's called Vaping Sumo Guy. We do vape reviews and, of course, sumo demonstrations. So we do a lot of different shows around Houston in general. The next one we're doing is
U of H.
U of H. U of H is going to be the next show we're doing. And basically, that's where we just go to colleges or local events, and we'll have our own dojo to show people what we do, how to train, the rituals, and what we got to do. And
Try to bring more people in. Yeah.
then, of course, me personally, I always try to stay with stylish underwear because it attracts more people.
It
And
does. You've got quite a fan base today. We had a whole 90s discussion about Rugrats and I wanted to say Power Rangers. I don't think we've gotten to Power Rangers yet,
Not
but
yet.
it was Pokemon. So you definitely started a good conversation.
Well, this one is actually, it's not even just Rugrats, it's all of them. So you have Hey
Oh.
Arnold on here, you have Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats.
See, we saw
I see
Reptar.
him in this all the time, and I've never noticed that. I thought it was only Rugrats this entire
Yeah, it's
past
like
5 months.
it's like all the based on like the 90 top Nickelodeon cartoons back in the day.
on the comments, we actually had trying to find out Reptar. Because I was saying what was I saying? Raptor or something like that. I was like, what is it? But we actually had some great comments in our comments right here saying, hey, it's Reptar. So
Yeah.
a lot of people coming out with the knowledge here.
Hi, Michael.
So we got a couple of people. It looks like we have a question from Stan. What are your guys' favorite thing about sumo?
Oh man, for me it's the competition. I'm a very competitive person. I've done martial arts in general, but I don't like losing weight because I like eating. So so it kind of worked out perfect for
Best
me
of both worlds here.
in this sport. I actually started when I met what's his name, Yamamoto Yama in Houston, and I think his manager was Andrew. So I met them, and they're the ones that showed me to the other sumo group that used to be in Houston.
Yes.
And then they I guess dismembered and started this one. So yeah, that's how I started, was actually through anime.
Yeah.
I think that's how most of us. I know I found sumo by going to the Japanese Culture Festival here in San Antonio, and then Tom was there. So
All right, time for double eliminations. Got to get ready, guys. Vaping Sumo Guy out.
Tom has a good bite. I gave him one as a gift.
oh, a fan. See if he uses it. Okay, so we have about 2 minutes. We're going to start a double elimination for the open weights. I know that's for men's. I can double check if it's for women's. I think for women we have 5 competitors. 2 lightweight and then 3 in the heavyweight or middleweight, somewhere in there. So that'll make for good bouts and fights. And then always with the open weight, you know, you don't have to have the normal sumo physique. So, yeah. We'll see some good matchups. Anybody who is new to sumo and watching, you might know sumo as just 2 giant guys hitting each other. Sumo is very physical. A lot of our competitors are very strong. They work out often, and it's good to see that power come from everyone. So, in amateur sumo, which is what we do have weight classes. So in the open weight category, you can meet anyone from any weight class, and we'll see that in just a few minutes. So yes. Is there anybody towards the end of the tournament, the conclusion, is there anybody else you guys would like to have a little interview with and all? Let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can pull them towards the end, or if we have a small break. We'll see what we can do. Yes, Hinamaru Sumo, that's definitely a good one. So Brenda, when is Utah? I'm actually back practicing. I just wasn't feeling up to competing today. So I should be, I know we have the Wins tournament next week, which is the Women's Invitational, not next week, next month. I should be competing in that one. So I'll be excited. I'm trying to get a little onesie made for my daughter so that I can show her off, and it'll say, well, I'm trying to get our new, not new, but we have new shirts. So we have Lone Star, Mighty Eagle, and I'm trying to get one of these onesies made for her so she can be here and be a part and join in with us. Trying to fix the camera, sorry. But yeah, but I'll be back in probably in a month or so. I just want to take a little more time. Yeah. So we've got a very good turnout here, you guys. April 22nd or 23rd. Probably not then for Utah. Yeah, because I just took off 3.5 months for work, and because I'm a teacher, they don't pay maternity, so I had to save up, and so I am missing 2 paychecks. So travel at the moment for me is a bit out of question, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Yasmin. Okay, looks like we're getting back into it, you guys. Again, if there's any competitor here, Jared and Albert, okay. We'll see if we can get them at the end. We'll see if we can throw in some people. Okay, we are going to come back into competitions. So we'll see how we do. Tom is setting up, trying to make sure we can keep everyone all together. So you might see the winners of these matches going to the table to report their names. I missed who's up first, I think. Jared.
It's the brothers.
Oh.
What happened?
So, double elimination. We have our brothers going against each other. So, Caleb is going to be on the left, and Casey is on the right.
Did they do this on purpose?
Unfortunately, you know, sometimes you like to have those different matches, so you just get more in with different people. But unfortunately, sometimes you do get matched up against people you regularly practice with.
They're lucky I'm not in
So it's blue pants versus tie-dye pants.
Over here, like both balding with a beard, like, let's go.
It's the same picture. It's the same person.
That was a great match. You saw both of them come up and holding each other off. Casey looked like he was able to sidestep and let Caleb go, and yeah, so.
Momentum was not a friend today. And there you go, Barely Love.
Diesel and Nicole.
I was going and I was talking to some potential new wrestlers.
Oh,
that
yes.
they're here to check it out. They were here to go ahead and see how they like it, and they're actually very, very excited about joining. So they're gonna meet up with you all on Tuesdays at 7:45 p.m. with
Exciting.
Mighty Eagle Sumo.
Our next match, we have part of the Women's Open. We have Lisa on the left, Nicole on the right. So again, in Open, you go against people of different weight classes. In Amateur Sumo, we do have weight classes. So it's nice to get that extra practice and feel it.
So you get to see different techniques.
Let's go, ladies. Come on. Let's go,
And
ladies.
with Nicole, she likes to go and make her stance, and Lisa likes to go ahead and dance around. Oh, they're both doing the same right here.
They both tried to sidestep each other there. Nicole just was able to control a little better, keep Liesl in front, and take her back. Very nice match.
So we have Paul, Jared, Kay.
On deck, we have Ketzel and Esther.
For those who are listening, Paul gave a quick interview with us.
So he is part of the Vaping Sumo Guy. You can find him on YouTube. He is our Rugrats Pants today. And then we have Jared on the other side. I'll see if I can pull him in for an interview.
Make sure I'm here for that. I want to see what beard oil he uses.
Go, fellas. Come on. Good sumo, fellas.
Paul looks very determined. Oh, Paul with the push.
You can see they were both a bit hesitant there, but Paul was just able to come in a bit faster. Just trying to keep moving forward there.
A lot of
Nice
leg.
try with the leg action.
Oh, Paul almost got it there.
Reversing that momentum.
Jared is a good counter. Also going for the leg.
Come on, fellas.
Stay low.
They're both holding each other off, using a lot of strength to do
Oh,
that.
there you
Very
go.
nice.
Great match.
So I think Paul was able to do the twist and shout, as you call
The
it
twist
there.
and shout.
Was able to get him right on the edge of the ring. Very nice match.
Everyone is so focused. They
quiet,
got
like they're
really
so
quiet.
Ketzel and Esther.
We have Ketzel
Everyone's
on the
focused.
left,
There you go.
Estee on the right.
On deck will be Steven and Albert.
Go, Steven and Albert.
Yes, we do have 3 Bacchus brothers here. 2 competing, 1 cheering on.
Come on, Ketzel. There you go. Come on, Ketzel.
That's why if you're in San Antonio and you felt, if you're in San Antonio and you felt kind of like a rumbling and kind of like a sonic boom, that's because 3 Bacchus brothers are within a few feet of each other.
Yeah, if your girl all of a sudden stopped paying attention to you, they felt the presence.
So for that match with the girls, you can see both of them came up. Ketzel was just able to hold on and use technique.
Go, fellas. Come on.
Up next, we have Steven on the left and Albert on the right.
Power, belt, control, ring awareness.
Steven again, very tall. Let's see how Albert.
Stan's asking if there's a link. We'll go ahead and ask in a few seconds what he means by that.
For nationals, I believe.
There you go.
Albert's able to hold him off a bit, just trying to get Steve to move. Very nice. I feel like Albert almost had it. He was moving, using the ring very well. Steve was just a little bit better in kind of forcing him off to the side.
It was just too much.
Liesl and Ketzel.
Too much Steve.
On deck is Joseph and Gilberto.
Liesl and Ketzel are up next.
Lisa has shown a little bit. Before is on reserve, but now she's going a little bit more explosive as the tournament progresses.
Come on, Ketzel. Come on, Ketzel. Come on, Ketzel. There you go. There you go.
Ketzel pushing, just pushing, really trying to get that technique and all.
Ketzel
Again
going
for
for
the
the leg.
leg pick. It worked once for her before.
Oh, she's going back.
Good job, Ketzel.
Beautiful match.
You guys are good.
Very nice.
Lisa, have somebody type it back.
Up next, we have Josh on the left, Gilberto on the right.
Then on deck, we'll have Nicole and Esther.
We have Joseph and Gilberto.
Josh was surprised when he came up. You know, you kind of expect all stereotypical big guy and everything, and he's not a very big guy, but he has great technique, and he's actually taking down a lot of the other guys. So it goes to show that anybody can go ahead and come in, as long as they have the training and the technique. They're great.
as long as you enjoy the sport, get into it, have some fun, you know, just like in any other sport. He's moving so well.
He's
keeping
dancing around
Gilberto off.
Gilberto.
That's a common technique you see when you're up against people who are bigger than you. You know, try to use that ring and you might have a bit better stamina. So Gilberto was just able to block off the ring from him, get him to the edge and push. Very nice. Again, right now it's...
Great sportsmanship.
Oh yes, it's kind of weird just because it's quite quiet right now. I feel like everyone's in the zone, watching, getting ready for it.
Exactly. Not only are they fans right now, but they're also going to be competing in a few seconds. So focused and having fun at the same time.
We have Nicole and Este up.
Este. We keep on saying Este, like Este Lauder.
Yeah. Sorry. I know I'm butchering a lot of names today. They both had a pretty good touch, yeah?
Este's hopping. That's a new thing for me. Oh.
I think Nicole stepped out just slightly before, but they both had about the same touch, yeah, and we're just trying to hold each other off.
She bested Nicole in that one, so good job for Este.
Now we have Casey and Angel.
On deck is Diesel and Estes.
Casey did mention his pants. He was trying to hypnotize his competitor with it, which I told him to do a sexy fan dance.
Yes.
So he can go ahead and just memorize. Mesmerize?
Memorize.
Memorize? I'm trying to memorize a few things.
Yeah, there was a few brackets and then...
Just a little bit of question from the brackets. So there's...
So I think based on the number of opponents we have, we had 1 or 2 buys. So we were just making sure right there that everyone was getting their matches in and that they were also a part of the tournament. We've had that happen before where not everybody got signed up. So
it's very tough, especially if you have so many competitors like there are today, to go ahead and keep track on there. Mm-hmm. It may happen, but of course, we always try to go ahead and correct and make sure everyone has their own shot at getting at the open.
So again, right now we have Casey versus Angel. Casey's still kind of new. Angel's been here for a while. So see how it goes. Oh, wow. Casey looked like he just got a little bit off, and Angel was able to take over that. I see Angel and Gil's Tia just got confused by them too, so people not being able to tell the difference between them is kind of common.
It's real right now, yeah.
I'm like, in person, how can you not tell the difference? But
even family members are having a hard time.
Mm-hmm. We have Liesel and Este up right now.
I wonder if Este's going to continue her stance and hopping like she did in the last match. That worked very well for her. Just time. In chain.
Este's trying to keep her in front of her. Liesel's trying to use angles and use that power. You can see they keep going.
Getting it.
There she
Got
goes.
it.
Liesel was trying to keep moving. Like I said, when you're competing against someone not in your own weight category, a great technique is to just keep them moving and keep going. So great technique. Just Este was able to push out and get the W. So up next, we have Jared and Paul. Paul from Houston. I did find that out during our interview. And then Jared is up from Dallas. So Texas rivalry.
You know, of course, I can't read Japanese or any other language, I would say, except for English, barely. But Jared has something on his belt, on his Malashi, that I wanted to ask you about. Can't see it right now.
Yes, maybe.
Oh.
You can kind of see it now, maybe.
We should ask him whenever he's free.
So that is actually, I believe it's the katakana. So Japanese has 3 different writing styles.
This is a great match, by the way.
Yes, it is. I'm getting distracted. There we
Paul
go.
just stepped out.
They both had a lot of power and were holding each other off. You know, Jared was just able to get that little bit more. But so there's like 3 different writing styles in Japanese. I believe that's the katakana, but it's actually it actually says Dallas because that's where they're from. So the Dallas competitors, you might see they have a purple addition to their mawashis with some pink writing on it. I love the color choices there, and yeah, that's just them being pride or having pride for their club.
You always have a little flash too, you know, just like Casey in the background if you see him.
Yeah, this will be a good
Doing
match.
a pose.
We got Nicole versus Ketzel, both Mighty Eagles.
Oh,
Nicole's very strong, but again, Ketzel has that movement. So let's see how it plays out. Trying to keep each other off the belt. Ketzel again going for the leg. Nicole not letting her. Nicole just kept her right in front and was able to take her out.
That's the one time I'll fight you with it. I know she hit first because I was on top of her, but.
a little disagreement on the call right there, but of course the referee saw what he saw, and of course she was more than willing to fight. But of course Tom made the call.
Is it making a challenge for that?
Typically we do have people watching, but nobody stepped forward. So I'm sure people will go back to this video later on and look.
Just assess it over and
Okay, so we have
I do that with my Pokemon.
Jared versus Casey. Oh, look at that.
Casey,
Ready to go.
right off the
Just
bat,
bringing it
and-
forward. Yep.
Casey used his football knowledge and his skills.
Just came up and charged right for him. Very nice.
Very good for Casey.
Next is going to be Caleb and Paul.
And on deck, we'll have Liesel and Nicole. Liesel and Nicole on deck.
So we have Caleb and Paul. San Antonio versus Houston.
Paul is calling out Caleb, and Caleb took it in stride because Caleb is very much a reserved person.
He's a Zen master.
Is Zen math, exactly. Although when he does drink his
Wild side.
his ciders, he does go wild. If you have any recommendations for ciders for Caleb, go ahead and make some comments.
See, trying to keep each other off the belt. Caleb just, ooh. Caleb
looks like
just
Paul's
going.
knee just gave out. Hope he's okay. We'll be right back, folks. Alright guys, we're back. Just to let you know Paul is okay. They're just icing up his knee, just to make sure he's okay.
Trying to reset this off for you. Stop messing
And
with it. Here we
we
go.
have Nicole.
Nicole versus Liesel. Nicole just powerhousing, taking her out. Give me 1 second. We lost our front camera again. Sorry. Yes, he is. He looks okay. He's just getting some ice on his knee.
And he's sitting
There we
just
go.
fine, and he's watching the Open just like we are right now. So, guys, thank you for all the great comments on Paul. Make sure he's okay, and he is. He's just rubbing that knee with a ice pack.
I'm gonna try something, so let's hope it works.
We got Casey and Albert.
So
Casey on the left, Albert on the right.
he has it in the thing. We lost the front feed again, so we threw our other one in. I'm trying to see if I can
Kick it
Kick
into
it.
gear. There it is. Ew.
Ugh, gross. We don't want that. Sorry. We'll let this match go. Sorry. I'm trying to lose the filter. Yeah. Oof.
Nice explosive start.
Let's go, Casey.
Good.
Step to the side.
Use it.
Oof.
Albert through Casey. Casey flew just a little bit. Landed a little hard, but Casey's fine. Albert for the win.
On deck is Joseph and
I'm
Caleb.
working on it, guys. Trying to see. I'm not a.
I think the filter is going to be.
Etzel, Esme, so Etzel, you got this.
Alright, guys, we have Ketzel and
No, that's
ST.
not. Cancel and Liesel coming in.
Ketzel came out strong, but ST.
ST's just
She's
trying to
got
keep
that
her off.
confidence.
Cancel.
ST's got that confidence from the last 3 matches.
I don't think it'll let me use it twice.
Alright, so we have
On deck is Liesel and Ketzel.
Guys, I'm trying, but I am not the best at computer stuff. So until we can get the other camera back up and running, we can try in about 5 minutes. It just needs to get some battery in it.
so we have Caleb and Josh Believe on there. Caleb is tossing him, and he stepped
I
out.
think he stepped. Yeah.
And it looks like he stepped out, so Caleb has a W. Great match. Filter. I'm
Go for it. We're trying to get rid of that filter, but I think when we set it up to be specifically that. I think it's the webcam. Because real quick, click the eye. Just click the. Nope, that's not the webcam. Click the front cam. Eye. Okay, so it's the front cam. Wait.
Can we do that?
Scroll down.
Guys, we're just trying to figure this out. Give us 1 second here.
We We have Liesel and Pretzel.
It was set up to be that.
On deck, we have
Yeah,
Steven
it's not gonna
and
change.
Angel.
Sorry guys about that.
I know it's kind of hard to see. We're doing our best. Oh, we can make it a little bigger
Here,
because it'll
you
go
have
to
better.
top, yeah.
You know what to do, Pretzel. Stay low.
Okay, well, we'll let this one play out, and then I'll try to make it a bit bigger for you guys.
Take it to the table. Huh?
Lisa
we go.
cancel again. I was like watching these two ladies fight. Guess going in for the twist and shout.
She's just going in for a throw. She's trying so
She's
hard.
determined.
Beautiful
She
throw
got it.
right
She
there.
got it.
Oh, that was just gorgeous. Let me try to make the scene a little bigger for you guys while we wait for the other camera to come back online.
And we have Steven and Angel.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go heavyweight.
Then on deck, we'll have Nicole and Esther.
Let's go heavyweight.
Alright guys, hope that's a little better for y'all. Appreciate y'all's patience.
So Steve and Angel are up talking about mixing them up. Here we go.
So Angel.
Take it to the table. Huh?
Little baby's coming this way. Little baby's
Oh,
crying.
where my shoes are. Sorry.
Little
Where
baby.
my shoes are.
Oh,
Let's go, Angel. Keep him in front, keeping that good grip, just not letting Steve get in there.
Angel's going for it, and wow.
That was a great match. Angel just knew exactly what to do. Got in there, kept the grip so that so that Steve was not able to get any movement or any grip on him. That was great.
Just goes to show, guys, you got technique, you know how to use it, you can win.
Did you wake up? Obviously.
On deck is Jared T. and Gilberto.
Did you already go?
Up next is Nicole and Esther.
So we have Nicole and ST coming up. Both have shown great technique in the last few matches to go ahead and get those wins.
Nicole off that Tachi-ai, just trying to push
But
more.
there we go.
She
almost
almost
got
used
it.
the Tawara. She kind of skated on it, but then lost her balance just at the end. But very good for both of them.
And we have Jared T. and Gilberto.
On deck, we'll have Liesel and Esther.
So we have Jared and Gilberto here. Should be a great match. Both great fighters. Here comes Casey with the new shirt. Oh yeah, look at that.
That new Lone Star Mighty
Uh-huh.
Eagle shirt.
Now
Repping
available.
nice. I believe it's $25.
Exactly, Justin,
We can
they're
figure
Titans.
out how to get that to you. Here we go. I
Beer.
believe this is going to be a great match. Both are going to come up very strong.
Oh. Might get he stepped out.
Jared was doing so good. He was trying to use the ring, trying to keep moving, but he just stepped out right at the end. Gilberto just was able to block him off from the ring. I believe we're counting up, seeing if we'll have a face-off. If that's all we have left, let me go mess with the camera, see if we'll get another 5 minutes out of it.
In the meantime, who do you think is going to be up on top in the Open? Please comment. Who do you think is going to be there? Is it going to be Steve? It's going to be Gilberto? Who do you think? Let us know.
Who's the little guy in the camouflage?
Little guy.
Sam?
Sam, really?
Maybe Sam.
I like watching him.
Maybe.
Wait, who? Oh, no, that's Josh.
Okay,
believe
we
that's
got the
Josh.
other camera up. Hopefully it'll last.
Yeah.
I don't think we have very many more things up. Oh, God.
He's my favorite wrestler that didn't come out of the same lady as me.
So let me see if we can move that screen so we can watch here.
Looks good right there.
Is this the 16th Sumo Texas Classic?
Yes.
Is that what we're watching?
Or the 19th?
Today is
No,
19th.
the 19th. It should be Texas Sumo Classic.
Just not that.
Not that one.
I'm just trying to make sure I get my social.
Oh. Just leave it.
Trying to leave it in the corner.
Just in case it goes down, we can use it.
They were just caught up in the moment there, staring each other down, man. Here we go. Ansel and Esty trying to sidestep there, trying to get in to get a good keeping Esty on the side.
Using that twist and shout there. But the hop.
Esty's trying to bring her back in front.
Oh, lost the balance.
Yep. Beautiful match. You could tell there that Lisa was just using all her power to try and stay and win.
We got Stephen and Caleb.
On deck will be Nicole and Ketchum.
Nice. Anytime, Yasmin, anytime. Jessica's over here working hard, trying to make it done, and I'm just here being her arm candy.
Yes. I enjoy you as my arm candy.
Especially when that is just
That's scary.
kind of scary.
Want to get a picture of it? Hold on.
Ask us that you can bring one over.
We'll
Well,
watch
as soon as
this here.
Steve.
Steve versus Caleb here. Great Tachi from Steve.
Steve's just a beast.
Can you guys hold this up again? So off to the side, we have some Steve fans brought their own faces to root him on. Thank you.
It's like a trio of Steves.
Women's Open and Nicole and Ketchum.
Nicole and Ketzel for the last match of the women's round robin.
Both from Mighty Eagle.
Just hanging out. Good. Good. She's a happy baby. Wow, you can see they both just came up. They are kind of used to fighting each other. Nicole really fighting for that win. She did great, keeping Ketzel in front, not letting her do her normal movements.
Ladies, we're gonna give you some time.
Nicole's been on fire last few matches.
Yes.
It sounds like Ketzel and Nicole are going to have another match to see. I think it's going to be to see like a placement. I don't know if it's for first and second or second and third, but it sounds like Ketzel and Nicole are going to have another match. We have Jared on the left and Paul on the right. I think that's wrong. Maybe it's Albert. I think it's Albert.
Go, fellas. Come on, Jared. Come on. Go, fellas. Come on.
Focused fighters.
Go, fellas. Get in there, Jared.
They both came up real well on that, but they're
Jared
working
grabbing
on
his
it.
head right here. Oh, the headband. Watch the headband.
I'm not quite sure what just happened there, but somehow Jared was just able to fully flip. It was a great move. I will go back and watch that one. That
Yeah,
one.
I was here and I didn't know what happened.
I don't know what happened there.
And then on deck, we'll have our ladies match for second and third. Nicole.
Oh, we've got brother against brother again. Angel versus Gilbert. Just wants to watch.
I guess she wants to watch. Yeah.
I wanted to tell somebody how to find this stream.
Mighty Eagle Sumo on Facebook or Lone Star Sumo on YouTube. Are we friends on Facebook?
Let's go, fellas!
Got a little bit of stretchies coming out now. Trying to limber up before the cataclysmic bout they're about to have.
Let's go.
Check the messages.
You're gonna see the rumble.
Ooh, that was a great connection there. Brother against brother.
Trying to slip out.
You know, I wonder if they have any
gonna do it.
sibling fights that they fight against. Ooh! Gilberto took that one. Earlier we saw Angel fight, so for today they are 1-1. Such beautiful sumo today. Great techniques.
Here comes a rematch.
Second and third of the open.
Ooh, okay, so this is for second and third.
I love both of y'all.
Thank you.
Just trying to get
Both
set
of
up
these,
here.
yeah, both of these are Mighty Eagles, so I'm biased, but I'm biased to both of them, so I don't know who to cheer for. We've got Nicole on the left, Ketzel on the right.
And a baby standing by, commentating.
Yes. If you guys hear little coos, I got my baby girl. She's very interested in watching everything, so that's exciting. Here we go.
Let's see. This determines silver and bronze.
Ketzel sidestep there. Nicole got a great grip, trying to keep her in front, trying to drive her forward. Ketzel trying to use the mat.
And the ring.
That's what I'm talking about, ladies.
Very nice. So Ketzel, I think her butt hit before Nicole stepped out, so Nicole takes that win. Great job.
So we have Paul and Steve coming up here.
We have Paul and Steve. Once again, let me see if I can show you guys what's going on in this corner here. We got our faces back out. People going for it.
Let's go.
Throw that back out of the way so you guys can see.
Steve is a favorite, but I've seen Jared come out with some
You know,
really good wins.
Jared's, he practices, he's got great technique. Steve just has that natural strength ability. He's just able to push forward and take control. I believe this is his first ever tournament. This is Steve's first tournament, right?
What?
Do you know, is this Steve's first tournament?
Yes, he's only been doing sumo for about 4 to 5 weeks.
4 to 5 weeks, but you know, with his height, with his strength, with his build, he's pretty much dominating today.
The men's open, we want to give the gentlemen just a little bit of time. The next match that we're going to have is between Angel and Steven. The loser of this match will will place third.
Come on, fellas.
That's all I'm telling you.
Okay, so I think we're taking a minute, letting these competitors breathe. We have Angel versus Steve.
Steve,
Okay, here they go.
Steve is foregoing his rest. He's ready to go. 4 to 5 weeks in competing and training.
Yeah.
He's here. Wow.
We do see a lot of people come in, and typically at this tournament, with it being the beginning of the year, oh, look at that sportsmanship, love it. We do see a lot of new competitors at this time of year, so if anyone's watching, you are interested, reach out. We've got a ton of clubs across America. We'd love to have you guys join us. Wiggle butts. Angel just coming off of that hit. Steve trying to drive him forward. Goodness. Man, Angel hit with such force. I really thought he was going to come out and take over. And Steve, you know, he's just got...
Just a test of strength, and Steve just went ahead and just took over. Jeez.
We have a question of how big is Steve in all, and I'm gonna try to pull him after the tournament, see if we can't get a quick little interview with him. But even from the sides, he looks very tall.
My guess, I think he's 6'6".
I think he's just slightly taller than Gilberto. Yes, thank you. So if we know how tall Gilberto is, we might be able to tell how tall he is. Wiggle butts. Wiggle butts.
So the next match is between Gilberto and Steven. If Gilberto wins, you got gold. You got silver. If you win, you got to wrestle again.
So we have a head off. We have Gilberto versus Steven. Potentially, so this is going to decide first. We may have 1 or 2 matches. Gilberto has the winning record so far. So if he wins, then he takes gold. But if Steve wins, then they will be 1-1 against each other, and we'll have a head-off match. Gil is 6'3", we're coming in. So I'm going to say that Steven is like 6'4", because he looks slightly taller than Gilberto. But again, we'll pull him in a few seconds and see.
Well, Jessica, I'm 6'3", and I look tiny.
You're not 6'3".
I'm 6'3".
You're not 6'3".
Come on.
Stand up. I can't tell height. What am I saying? I'm 5'2", so everyone looks giant to me.
I'm 6'3", so they look taller than me, so
Maybe
I think they're
it's the
taller.
chairs.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sitting down.
Go stand next to him. No, we'll do that later. Let them
No,
be
then
in
they'll
their
think I'll be
headspace.
competing. They'll throw my butt in the ring.
I'm really hoping this camera stays on for a few more minutes for our last match. Yeah. You're doing so good. So good.
Oh, little baby is crying now. Little baby.
She says, "Get the competition going." Do you have that bottle? That's a
All right, guys. Gilberto and guys, Jessica's gonna take her little Remy right now, so she'll be right back. In the meantime, we're gonna see these giants, these titans of sumo, just go ahead. All right, guys. As they say in sumo, let's sumo. Off balance, yeah.
Looks like he just got slightly off balance. So
Steven won, we're going to have a rematch.
All right.
So between these two competitors for the Open, we are 1-1. So we are going to have a rematch.
Oh, they forego their break. They're in it.
They're ready. So the winner of this will take gold. Let's see.
Guys, put your predictions in the comments. Who do you think is going to be our gold medalist here? Alright guys, Dave's pumped. This is the deciding factor.
This should be good, though.
Alright, here we go.
Good hits. They're both holding each other off. Roberto's trying to keep his inside grip there. Trying to drive him out. Steve, he stepped out. Roberto was able to just push him off. So with that, Roberto will take gold. Steve will take silver. Great job. Can hear the excitement from that match.
That was such a good match. Oh, wow.
Steve's got to be like 6'6".
Told you. Gotta be. Wow. Such great, if you can see it, guys, right in the background, everyone's just happy. Everyone's happy to be here. Excited. They're proud of their efforts today. What a good day for tournament. What a good
Brenda,
day.
you were right. You called it. Gil did take the win on that one. We are getting ready for our medal ceremony. So hang out, you guys. We'll see who takes what medals, what places everyone got. Everyone will have a chance to stand in the ring and claim their prize. So we have 21 of you watching. I think we got up to about 30 viewers. So that's great.
And hey guys, if you want to go ahead and support Sumo as you're doing right now by watching our live streams, talk to everybody. Talk to it, share it on your Twitter, share it on your Facebook, whatever you use. Get the word out there. We want some more people out there with us. We want to make sure that everyone enjoys the sport. And basically just get the word out.
Yeah.
Tell your friends and family.
So if you guys are interested in more sumo, I know we have a few competitions coming up. Next month we will have the Wins Tournament here in San Antonio. It's going to be the Women's Invitational. We should have this whole setup ready to go again for next month. I believe I don't know an exact date. I want to say it's either March 26th or somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think it's after spring break.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure on the exact date. Yeah, 26th. And then after that, I believe we have Nationals April 23rd, I want to say is what Brenda said. It's going to be in Utah at FitCon. You should be able to find this information. We'll post about it in the Mighty Eagle Sumo Facebook, but we also have it on the United States Sumo page and all. And I know a lot of our competitors and people watching are also going to be posting about them getting ready. So, make sure that you're cheering everyone on. A lot of competitors are ready for this year.
Well, we have Steve around us.
Yeah,
So will you bring him over?
Can I borrow you? Would you like to do an impromptu little mini
Interview?
Sure.
Okay. While we're counting up, getting medals ready, let's get an impromptu. Come on in, Steve. Okay, so we had a couple of questions. This will be the camera that... Ooh, it fell. This will be the camera that we have here. First question, how tall are you?
6'4".
6'4"? See, I told you.
I thought it was 6'6". We were actually having bets on the comments.
On the comments.
They're saying
Yeah.
you're 6'6".
Yeah.
No.
Everyone enjoyed your matches, so...
They were fun. Like
yeah.
the actual first part of it. I hadn't done one. I hadn't done one, so I was all nervous. Open, I was just having fun. It was fun to be here.
And this was your first tournament, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you been practicing for?
Started kind of
with Justin in the Dark Circle, I guess October, September, something like that.
Okay. Do you guys also take that break for like the holiday season?
Well, I don't know. They might not have, but I did.
It gets busy that time of year, so I know like we in San Antonio will take off a few weeks because it's up in the air about who can come to practice and all. But yeah. So how you liking the sport so far?
It's a lot of fun. There's a lot that I need to learn. We started working on hand stuff 2 weeks ago, and so I figured out I was terrible at it. And so last week, I worked out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get a little bit better at it. Today I was gonna try to use it, but I don't think I did. So
you've been pushing a lot today, which it's been a lot of like pushing
straight back
and just
and forth.
Yeah,
I want to try to get away from that.
It's still a good technique to have. About 75% of matches are won in the professional field just based on pushing alone. So it's a good, nice foundation to have. So yeah. But you want to try to get into some other things there.
Yeah, I like the pushing. I want to work on like throws and leg sweeps and stuff like that. In fact, that'd be kind of fun to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
those are always my favorites.
I'm old, so I don't have like. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, I guess.
You can. You'll get there. So next question. You have really good power and stance flexibility. Do you come from like a football background or a martial arts background or something?
When I was younger, played football. Did jiu-jitsu for a couple years. Never really kind of got past my belt.
Fair enough. Okay, well we're doing medals, so let me switch back. Thank you for the interview.
Thanks
we
for your
appreciate
time.
it.
Looking forward to future matches.
So our bronze, third place today. Chad New from Dark Circle, Austin.
He's not here. Austin left. Austin had to go back.
Accept his medal and bring it to us.
I'm gonna see him tomorrow.
So Liesel's accepting the medal for Chad.
Second, we have Dylan Biggs.
Dylan took second. Great job, Dylan.
Hell yeah, Dylan.
Coming down from Ohio Sumo.
And in first place from the Yamamoto, California group, Joseph Ponce.
And Joseph took first place all the way from California.
I apologize to Joseph. I was calling him Josh earlier.
Yeah.
Apologies.
I think we have we do not have a Josh. There's so many names here that I've been writing. So that was men's lightweight.
For our lightweight women.
Lightweight women up next. I don't know how much you guys can hear.
From Dark Circle in Austin, Eri Midorikawa.
Eri took third place. Most of the Austin people had to go back for work, so Liesel is accepting that on her behalf.
And second, Liesel Rickon.
Second, Liesel, so she's taking a medal for herself. Congratulations, great job.
And then in first, 4-0, from Mighty Eagle San Antonio, Ketzel Jefferson.
Ketzel with a 4-0.
Cut the tension with a knife.
And Tissa. Patient.
Everyone is waiting with bated breath to see who took what and what the next category is. All of our competitors today fought hard.
Light heavy men's. Let's see who gets it here.
And third, we have Albert Martinez.
Ooh, Albert took light heavy for Dallas.
And second, we have Samuel Marquez.
Samuel coming in for second for light heavy men.
And then in first, undefeated,
He knows who he is. Undefeated Jared coming in. So we have a bronze and gold for Dallas, and then we have silver for Dark Circle Sumo. Great job, you guys.
Next, we have our heavyweight women's division. In third, we have Simone Lange from Mighty Eagles, San Antonio.
Simone coming in for her third. It looks like she might have tweaked her knee a bit, so her sumo brother, Caleb, is helping her get to the ring to claim her medal.
Simone's
Great
also a
job.
hopscotch champion, if you didn't know that.
And second, from Dark Circle Austin, Estee Webster.
Estee from Dark Circle took second. Great job. Estee. I said Estee again. We've been correcting
And
each
in
other.
first, undefeated, we have Nicole Burgess from
Get in there, Nicole. Take it. In South Texas, we have great women representatives. Look at those beautiful girls up there.
Two from Mighty Eagle. Awesome.
Holding each other up. I love it.
Hoppity hop. Hoppa hop.
Good hops, good hops.
Hey, I'm Hopper, not you.
Where's your stuff at? Okay. Next, we have our heavyweight division for the men. In third place, Gilberto Della Torre.
Gilberto is taking third. I'm so sorry, I keep messing up that name.
Gilberto.
And second, from Dark Circle in Austin, Stephen Smith.
Woo! Taking second. Coming up on Tom there.
And then in first, also
Good.
from the Yamamoto Club in California, Angel Della Torre.
These are heavyweight men, but just looking at all of them up there, they're all giants. Our titans.
Anyone taking any pictures, let me know.
1, 2, 3. Good job.
Yeah, it's fine.
Steve quickly became a favorite here on his first tournament. Took home second place.
Okay,
Yep.
for our women's open division. In third, from Mighty Eagle San Antonio, Ketzel Jefferson.
Stop it. We're trying to fix it, you guys.
So
Sorry.
Ketzel for the opening. She got third right here.
And second, also from Mighty Eagle San Antonio, Nicole Burgess.
Nicole for second right here.
And in first place, from Dark Circle Austin, Estee Webster.
Steve dominated in the open here.
Look at these, again, beautiful women all working very hard.
Did you say beautiful men too?
And our
Beautiful men, yes.
in third, Yamamoto Club in California, Angel Della Torre.
Angel takes third in open.
Second, from Dark Circle Austin, Stephen Smith.
Another second for Steven on his first tournament. That's a great way to end. Hopefully he'll continue. He's doing great. Seems like he really likes the sport.
From Yamamoto Club in California, Gilberto.
Woo! And Gilberto takes first place.
can't be seen.
Tom's pretty giant himself, and he looks just dwarfed in these next to these men. Why is it weird looking? Did not know it would stretch with that. Very good.
Yeah, let's get the whole group in here for a picture.
Well, thank you guys for watching. That should conclude today. We're all coming in for a picture.
And as they're gathering around, thank you for joining us. I'm Carlos. Thank you for listening and for tolerating my comments.
I'm Jessica. Thank you guys. We'll see you at the next tournament. Like I said, the next one coming up at the end of March is the Winds. We should have this whole setup going. Hopefully we won't have camera issues. After that, in April, we will have Nationals in Utah. So hopefully you guys will get some set up for the streaming and all. We can all watch it and enjoy it.
Don't block our logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to see that logo in there, you know.
There it is.
All right, silly. Everybody do something silly. Go.
Always silly.
Nice.
Don't kill each other.
All right.
All right,
Okay, guys, we'll
Thank
see you next
so
time.
much.
Have a great day, guys. Have a great week.